That or Titanic trivia. One of the two. Mate, I reckon you can still lose. I honestly don't think you can. If you guys are in it, it's just their name. Like it's just their name. Because I mean, you could write. I reckon you're better off just asking for forgiveness. That's the best possible style of time. If you laced up the boots for Origin, you are not. Yeah, that'd be funny. Sick content. Yeah, fucking all the guys you pick. Yeah, yeah, we can claim that. That'd be mad.
I reckon it'd be good. I was talking to this guy about he can do all the design. He's the best person I've seen. Couple minutes.
Righto, well, let's get on to it.
Okay.
Time's of the essence.
Yeah.
To speed up, I mean,
I don't know if you want to do it like this year or I don't know when you. I don't know when's the best time to do it either.
I mean, whether he's like getting around the season.
Well, we can move. We've got the white shirts.
We've actually got white shirts already. We got 1,000 white and 1,000 black t-shirts just sitting in a warehouse that we just got.
So we can use them to speed it up.
Yeah, that might be a play.
That could be it. I mean, good. Like they're not shitty quality. 4 minutes.
Come back to this room. Yeah. Shut up, Tobler. I won't be pressured. I won't be pressured, mate.
Can you pick that up? Have we got a? Oh, could you also get us that thing to sit my phone on to charge it? Wait, audio's on. Audio's on the stream. We're live. What's up, punters and dribblers? We're live again for the second time this evening. Welcome to the Thursday Night Live Stream. We've got Penrith, we've got the Roosters, we've got Guru Rooster, the number one ticket holder of the Sydney Roosters, the one and only Rugby League Guru, and obviously Edward. No Timmy Williams. He's pissing on trees in the country. But we are always stoked to have you here, Ruth. Thank you very much for joining us again.
Yeah, over a long weekend, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of trees fall victim to the hog of one Tim Williams.
Yeah.
Bad, awful weekend to be a tree.
Yeah, he loves a wee-wee.
Or a good weekend, you know what I mean? Like, if you're a tree out there that likes to get pissed on, you might be in for the weekend of
Also,
your life.
yeah, I mean, if he's hydrated, then it's play on, right?
Well,
if he's well hydrated, it's all good.
I mean, it's not, some humans like to get pissed on. I would imagine some trees do too, Tom.
Yep. I mean, but isn't there like something, and I know we're starting off really, really couth, but can you not drink your own urine if in a dire situation?
I believe once.
Okay, you've got one in you.
I believe you've got one in you. That could be
That's a question for Cody and for Willie B out there.
But I've always been led to believe that if you were, if you were up against it, so to speak, you can piss in your mouth once.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Todd Carney already down one opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. He's done now.
Yeah. He's down and out. What are we giving him remembrance?
For a rugby league journo who passed away. Punters and dribblers hat in the crowd.
Oh, we love
Thank
that.
you so much. And there's a nut trucker hat. Jesus Christ, that's horny work. Thanks again to everyone who's got them. We got the phone line on again, pending too many calls and it melts. 0483 144 593. You can call in or you can send in questions. Wouldn't mind you sending in a couple of trivia questions to try and stump Roo. So that's a call in or a text, but we will do Roo's Clues at half time.
Do your best, you bunch of cowards.
There you go. There'll be some merch to win, something to win.
Tell you what, Io's been incredible this season, hasn't he?
He has.
Mate, both the lock forwards have been unreal to start this season, and the Roosters seem to have found their feet, and it doesn't shock me that it's coincided with Radley playing.
Do I need to move fucking Nathan Clear out of my team before this kicks off?
Yeah. No, leave him in.
I can't. It's already done. It's locked. That's
just making sure that I did the same.
That's the worst thing that's ever happened. It's locked. That's unfair. It hasn't even kicked off. Fuck!
Tommy Burns, he's good.
Okay, if it helps the situation, I did the exact same thing.
Yes!
Did you really?
Yeah, so that's a good start for the weekend.
That's a great start.
Oh, my God.
That's a good start. Roo, you're just basically me in Supercoach, aren't you?
Yeah.
You just pay more attention.
This is not ideal.
Quickly, some bets. We were all on Dommy Young first try scorer. Are you on him as well, Roo?
No, I took Taylor May.
Okay.
Soft.
You do realise, though, that the super bet requires a Dommy Young.
I would have thought that when Tobler messaged me, he may have mentioned that. He definitely kept it to himself. I am on the super bet, but I thought Tobler might have given me a little try assist there. He chose not to.
No, okay, that's tough. That's
just
tough.
Probably worth reminding the punter and the dribbler.
Yeah, if you don't watch About Even, number one betting show on planet Earth.
Basically, we were up in Newcastle, start last year or maybe the year before, doing a behind enemy lines, and we came across one of the great Australians, Slade Morley, who looked after us that night, and he put together a unit scooper. He's obviously the lippy this week, and he's got Dom Young, Scotty Drinkwater, Jesse Ramian, and Sean Russell, first try scorers, paying $20,000. We are on in a big way.
Yeah.
Shout out to Neds. If it gets up, geez, they're in a bit of curry.
Yeah. Shout out to him, and also,
thoughts and prayers.
They may never want to talk to us again if that does get up.
Well, I think they'd probably draw issue with Slade Morley.
Yeah, that's true. They'd send the heavies around to Slade's house, as is, completely play on, I would have thought. So, Dommy Young first. You've got a Taylor May. I've also just got a, what's his name? And Tupou anytime with Penrith to win. I'm in desperate need of a win.
I would really like to see how far you can push it, Tom.
But do you know what? Do you know why
6 weeks, 7 weeks?
There's something respectable about me not just going something safe just to get a win. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not being a pussy. Someone's on the phone. We've. Who is it? Hold on a second, punters and dribblers. We need a bit more notice before someone just gets thrown across the old bloody phone line. That's what that document's for. Anyway, it looks like we do have a caller coming through, which is exciting.
Before we do get the call, I just want to give a shout out to Tim Williams, who would be sitting at home smiling because I played Cleary. And boys, mark this moment. I'm going to beat that motherfucker with 16 this week. Okay, clip it up.
Okay.
Clip that up.
With your starting half not playing.
Who we got, Willie? Jackson, you're on the phone line here, mate. Don't say anything fucked up. What's going on?
Boys, how are we? Jacko from Ipswich, Queensland, everyone's favourite Mulliter boy. I've got a trivia question for Roo. Right, 2015 grand final. Ben Hunt obviously drops the ball and breaks my heart. Now, what exact second did Ben Hunt drop the ball? Not the minute, the exact second.
Oh, that's a
tough one.
The exact second. Okay, I'm going to say, well, it was the kickoff of Golden Point, so it would have been 80 minutes, and Cole Felt puts him pretty high in the sky.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 4 or 5.
Clock starts when he runs in. So you got a second maybe as he takes the kick.
Yeah, actually, let's go. Let's go 4 seconds. 4 seconds.
He catches it at 4, drops it at 5.
That's a good question.
No, listen.
Action Jackson's done me. Very
that's
good.
That's all right. That's good stuff,
I'll tell
Jackson.
you what. You showed your working, though, Roo.
Yeah.
You showed your working.
And we pretty much were there.
There was good mathematical equations there. Like, I couldn't work that out. I'm pretty slow as a Queenslander, so he's got it. He's pretty nailed it.
Love it, Jackson. Thanks for the call,
Also,
brother.
Jackson, before you go, you been climbing trees up there, mate, or what?
Mate, I'm 107 kilos, bro. I've got a bad back, brother. I ain't climbing no trees, brother.
I don't believe you.
Don't believe you,
Don't
mate.
believe you.
I reckon you're
Queensland-
calling
I'm
from a
not
tree.
gifted like Timmy, bro. I can't climb no trees, mate, unless it's horizontal. And the horizontal season's over, so I ain't doing nothing.
Good man. Thanks, Jackson. Have a good
Thanks,
night.
mate.
Cheers, boys. Enjoy the stream.
See you, mate.
We're not on the radio, right?
No.
Good. Okay.
No. You can swear.
You can say whatever.
For anyone wondering the origin of the Queenslanders tree climbing, Eddie and I, we went up to Queensland for the Australian Open, was it?
Yep.
Golf?
Oh, no, PGA.
And you just would have been shocked at the amount of Queenslanders who were sitting in trees during the golf tournament. Like, it was just absurd. I reckon maybe like 90% of the people in attendance were in a tree.
It
at
was
any one
comical.
point. People were smoking darts up there. It was bizarre.
And there wasn't that many trees around, so they were pretty full up.
They were full up. You know, like those trees with goats all through them?
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Or like goats on a dam, except not a dam.
Yeah.
Hey,
Is Denny calling?
Hold on a second.
I just had a missed call from one DK.
Yeah, he's
calling
calling
us
us
now.
right now. Yes, Denon Kemp. Can't hear him.
He's in Las Vegas too, remember?
Yeah, I know. Kempy. I'm going to text you the studio line, dude, and you can waste some of your phone credit because I can't hear a thing.
We await D. Kemp calling in.
He's trying again.
Nice that he's landed. Oh, he's lost that.
Denon. No, he's gone again. Tough. Let's send him the number.
He's lost that. That's not good enough, Toops. That's not good enough, son. Not great for our Dom Young either. What happens here?
Who's this trivia from? Is it on the phone or is this just a text message in? Do you know who from? Steve-O. 05 first try scorer. Have you got the answer there as well for us? Just well, I don't have it. Don't. 05 grand final first try scorer. Who was that? Was it Tigers?
Tigers Cows. I can tell you the last try scorer. Off the top
I'm
of my
gonna
head.
say Ty Williams, and I don't even know if they.
I've got a feeling it might have been Mango. I'm going to say Matty Bowen.
Matty Bowen.
He's good. He's too good.
Oh, hey, better luck next time, Steve.
Better luck next time. Also, worth letting the punter and the dribbler know, if you want to match up with us, if you want to sync up with us, just use the clock on the live stream, top right corner. Is it top right? Top right corner. That will be synced with us and the game.
Yeah, it's basically alleviating me having to count every fucking.
Which everyone was enjoying.
I got to show that I can count.
For the two boys, first try scorer, Matty Bowen, as I said. Last try scorer in that game is the current NRL coach.
Who was it again? Tigers, Cows, Josh Hannay. No, current coach. Sorry, okay. Todd Payton.
Toddy Payton.
Yes.
Nice, Tom. Very nice.
I don't know why I said Josh Hannay, literally not a coach. Here we go. Let's hold him out here. Let's hold him out, boys. 6 again.
6 again, love that.
Fuck.
And if you can't... Has Toto switched sides?
Yeah, they switched sides 2 weeks ago. But they've stayed, yeah. So Toto's on the left.
So 230 for Toto is actually value if your dominant ball player is
I think so.
Jerome Luai.
Yeah.
I thought he was over the other side. I'm like, fuck,
No.
they're just trying to honey dick me into going that way.
Oh.
Yeah, Bradley Schneider debuted at the Canberra Raiders a couple of years ago, made his way over to the Super League, now come back. Similar to my Tyrant Wishart boys, a runner of the football.
Okay.
We like
How old is Schneids? Rob Schneider.
22.
Dumb!
Jeez, that was try time.
Well, it's hard to fucking throw a ball over someone
that was
big.
try time.
That cunt's huge.
That was Toto all day long. Fuck, that was a huge play from Dom.
Big play. Something they'll address, though, boys. He was up and caught in no man's land.
Mate,
like both Manly wingers constantly.
here's
last
Denon
week.
Camp. Denon, can you hear me? Denon Camp.
Is he calling from the private jet? Has that got maybe the internet's not good on the private jet, or maybe I'd assume his
What's,
The Air Bloke 8380.
yeah
we're struggling with this big fella.
air beak.
What time is it over in LV?
What are they? 5 hours ahead? It'd be late, wouldn't it?
It'd be 1 in the morning, I think.
But,
Huge.
But in Vegas terms, that's like fucking midday.
2, is it?
God knows what Kempy's up to over there.
Mate, he'd be in
Oh,
bed
he'd be
watching
in
this game.
Yeah, he'd be.
That's exactly what he'd be doing.
Yeah, I don't think he's calling us from the fucking gambling floor.
No. He'd be in bed watching this game, probably nude. I'd like to think he's nude anyway.
I think he's probably nude, yeah.
Ooh, Liam
Oh,
Arnold.
Liam.
Huge.
Maverick Geyer, who I do have in my Supercoach team.
In a shocking turn of events, turns out Maverick Guy is better to have in your team than starting Nathan Cleary.
Yeah, well, we've both done that, but only one of us has Mav. So
Nicely done. 1-0.
Yeah.
Did Mark present the Guernsey today?
He did. It was really nice.
We love that.
MG, great man. They're obviously a Panthers family. The
What
guys.
a yarn Maverick Guy first tried, B.
Oh,
I know, dude. That would actually
mate, he'd be a mess. He'd be an absolute mess, the old man. Good Lord.
But a Maverick guy first, he'd be hot to trot. Give it to the kid. Where is he? Oh. Jeez, he's stepping, jinking, jiving.
This is huge defence early from the Chookies.
It'll probably burn him out. Yeah, how old is Robbie Schneids? Oh! Try. Fucking Garuva.
Fucking
Garuva.
Mate, he's having a great start to the
There
season.
goes the $20,000 Neds bet, and they breathe a sigh of relief. And so do we for our ongoing sponsorship of Hello Sport and About Even.
Listen, I was conflicted because had we taken on to the absolute cleaners, would it have been good for business?
I don't
Probably
think so.
not.
Gamble responsibly.
Okay, Denon's on the plane. May you please turn the cameras around to the screen. Because he wants to watch the match on KO. I don't know if we can do that,
No,
Denon.
technically we can't. How's he getting the reception on the plane?
I don't know, but he's crafty. He's a crafty
But
prick.
you know what I mean, though? We couldn't get any reception on the plane.
Did we check?
No.
I didn't.
But
I was Bailey's and Lord of the Rings, mate. I was fucking real
it's
comfy.
true.
And there was no footy on.
You were deep in Middle Earth.
And there was no footy on at the time.
Boys, my birdies, they were talking this afternoon.
They were tweeting, were they?
Yeah, they were tweeting. One to watch Garuva over the next year or two, coming off contract. I'm hearing Parramatta are having a real sniff for him.
Really?
He might be one of those ones that that Penrith may have to
Let go.
make a tough call.
Yeah.
Because they've got a number of other young guys coming through the grades. They've got the two McLean brothers who are very, very talented.
How old are these McLeans?
Well, one of them, Casey, he's actually
That's
SG.
a rugby league name, Casey
Yeah.
McLean.
Well, he played, I think, Harold Matthews last year. He's skipped SG ball and he's gone straight to Jersey Flegg.
Jesus
So-
Christ. That's rugby league equivalent of when you're like, you've got a genius child who like skips year 2 or something and goes straight to year 3.
Well, they're playing the Roosters this weekend, so my brother's team, Josh. But Josh hasn't been picked this weekend.
Oh, that's bullshit. Shout out
Yeah.
to Josh.
That's
Worst pool
complete
player I've ever
bullshit.
seen.
So lucky for you, Casey.
Yeah, fucking horrific. But have they re-signed May and Tungo? Did they not?
Yeah, they did, yeah.
Oh, and it's in.
But their production line
Who
is
kicked
just absurd.
that goal? Was
Dylan Edwards.
that Rogue. Okay.
Well, it wasn't Cleary.
No, it wasn't.
We
We get a Supercoach score update on Cleary, by the way.
yeah.
I think he's on 0, mate.
Shit.
Oh,
Liam Martin.
this is clever. Bang. See you, bro.
What are our about even bets? I think I went Penrith and both teams under 20.
Yeah, I went. You had either team by 12 and a half, didn't you?
I did, and Tedesco.
I have Tupou, To'o, Panthers.
Interesting.
Okay.
And as we've acknowledged, they don't kick like they used to on the
do not.
last.
Yeah.
I find that interesting that you said that the other day, that they just don't kick to the wingers anymore.
Yeah.
They really don't. Like, even if you saw that first kick then, it's to the middle of the field. They just try to bat it back and work it.
Is it just a low percentage play these days?
Yeah, I'm not too sure what the reasoning is. I do always find it hilarious when everyone talks about Brian To'o, and I'm going to say this respectfully, Tom, because you said it the other day, but everyone points out that, they're just going to kick to him, they're going to jump over him. Find me the last person to jump over Brian To'o.
Well, listen, Guru. I almost called you Denon. I wouldn't have a clue.
It's really uncalled for.
Yeah, I know. Just because he was on the brain a little bit. Oh, Talon in the middle. Look at that kick.
That's a fucking good kick.
What is that? That was great.
I tell you, there's a couple of things I don't understand about the game. One of them as well being why the fuck every single winger in the comp jams all the way in.
No, listen,
Like
not all of them.
No, like
but
40 metres in.
The Manly wingers and even the para wingers did it, and you could essentially say there were 3 Manly wingers playing last weekend because Morgan Harper was there. But the space on the wing, it was just ridiculous.
Tell you what would have been a good knocker Maverick guy to score the first try, still sitting on the bench.
Yeah, that
Shout
would have
out
been
to
nice. Yeah. Well, they did say he was standing, and we extrapolated that to mean that he was basically next hit up. Oh, go Mav. Maverick Dyer is also a rugby league name. He's another MG.
He is another MG. I respect the fuck out of Mark calling his son Maverick.
Oh, it's a phenomenal rugby league
Because
name.
you're just guaranteeing your boy plays first grade rugby league, I think.
Now, boys, I could be wrong, and maybe one of the boys can de-or this, but I actually believe that Maverick's mother might actually be Greg Alexander's sister as well. Is that right?
That is correct. So Brandy is his uncle.
So
Is
he
that
is
right?
just...
Yeah, he's absolutely overflowing with Penrith vibe. I don't know what you'd say.
Well, Penrith pedigree.
Pedigree, yeah.
Pedigree.
Born with paws.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Oh, no.
Oh!
The ghost!
Wow, the ghost. What a fucking weapon, dude.
This team is so fucking hot.
They are so good.
It's actually so fucked how good they are. That was incredible from the ghost. Jeez, he's become a boy.
Oh, yeah. No, he has. He's fully become a boy.
He's on his way to manhood right
Yeah,
now.
he
This is unbelievable stuff. Good luck tackling this
Luai.
cunt. Fuck me
He's
dead.
just... Look at him, dude. Oh.
This is beautiful stuff.
Oh, that was so hot.
That is absurd.
That is so hot. I mean, Dylan Edwards, it's funny because he's just unfortunately not there are just so many good fullbacks, but he's a fucking animal.
Look at that.
Look at that
Tedesco's
move.
not there.
Look at that, dude.
Boy, see how he dropped the ball onto his foot, holds it at the certain angle that he hits the outside so that it...
So it curls
Knew
around.
exactly what he was
in.
doing the entire
Yeah.
time then.
Yeah. That was first class all the way.
Good Lord. You just watch this stuff and you're like, fucking hell. Outside of Manly, you just give them the comp, don't you?
Boys, my math, not great. But both teams to score sub-20, not looking great after 16 minutes.
No,
But
not
you
looking
can't
great.
punt, though.
No, we know this, thank you, Ed.
So that's probably why.
And I can say that even though I can't punt either.
I was going to say, wild for you to talk after that
Well,
sentence.
no, but it's like I'm still. It doesn't mean I'm not allowed to acknowledge what I'm seeing, right? Like you can't punt. I've also won a season before, so, it's a different sort of situation. And this is your first season, though. I do understand. It's your first opportunity to do it, but...
And there's still time, mate. We've only, it's round 4.
We haven't really started, boys.
No, we haven't
barely
really started,
mate.
I think we're still at 23 rounds after this.
And he can kick.
He can kick.
How old is he?
There's a chance that the Ghost goes down as like the unluckiest footballer of all time from a rep perspective.
At least he got an Australian Guernsey in the off-season.
Yeah, I thought for a long time that Luke Patton would be the unluckiest of all time, but Dylan Edwards having a red-hot crack at it. You're right, he did get to play for the Kangaroos, to be fair.
Jesus. Sorry, I'm just trying to reply to you, Cody. That's a yes.
Look, he's got an Australian Guernsey. Well done to him, but I'm talking Origin here, bro.
I also read that, Cody, and I would say no.
The fucking Chooks have had fuck all footy for the last 10 minutes or so.
Get it offload.
Oh, my God.
Is that Taylor
What's
May?
doing?
That's Terrell May.
Terrell May, who I also have.
Yeah, everyone's got Terrell May.
Okay, that makes you feel better then.
I think he's about 35%, something like that.
Jeez, he's big. Look at those thighs. We were at the Manly game the other day when Manly beat the Roosters, famous win sort of stuff, and he was coming off the field. Like, his thighs are absolutely fucked. He's also gone away from the Ben Wubble rat tail and just to your conventional plat. On the day he played Manly, it was Ben Wubble City. It was Mary Fowler, but like more Ben Wubble.
Way more Benoit. Like, you could start plopping them in,
Yeah.
Weren't we were you with me in Vegas and we were watching them train, or was that not you guys?
No,
they were in the
not
Arvo.
us.
We didn't go back.
Yeah, he is enormous.
Yeah, that was the time of the week where we were basically trying to stop doing anything.
Yeah, out of puff sort of stuff.
Mate, I was prepared to not go to the Manly fucking captain's run. I was so hungover.
You were struggling that day.
Well, I struggle generally, right? I'm not a great hangover man. But that day, was that the day we sat
That was
down
Canaan.
as well?
That was
Canaan
Canaan,
Day.
yeah.
That was like my worst day of the whole trip.
You certainly cast a long shadow walking along the hallowed turf for Legion Stadium.
Yeah, dude. No, that was tough carry territory. That was the night before was when we had the Monster Craps table, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely correct, Tom. Famous win stuff. Shout out to Pete. Friend of the show, they needed that, the Chooks. Good Lord.
Dom Young seems like the only person who has run the ball. I know that's probably generalising. Trivia. Who's this from? Can we get... it's down the bottom. Trivia from... Can you put that the next time, Willie, just up the top? From James. Think back to round 1, 2009. Who were the two wingers that not only debuted in the same team but also scored their first tries in that game? Bonus point, what were the teams and what was the score of that game?
First game of when?
2009.
2009.
I'll give you clues if you need them.
Okay, so the opening game of 09, I reckon they would have scheduled a Parramatta opening game.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Good start. Good start. 2009.
I'll give you the... Do you want me to give you the team? Not the teams, or...
Can you give me the...
Was it Melbourne Manly?
No, it wasn't Melbourne and Manly. No.
Was it a... Did they play for a Sydney team?
No. You're also...
2009.
I'll read it one more time.
Yeah.
Who were the wingers that not only debuted in the same team? I would have thought this was the same team, but also scored their first tries in that game.
In 2009.
So they both debuted and they both scored tries.
I didn't know that one of these guys ever played for this team, but that wouldn't shock me that I've got that I wouldn't know that.
2009.
Is the guy you're talking about, is he known for playing for one specific team?
Yeah, not even particularly known, but he certainly played most of his games, to my knowledge, for another team.
Can you tell me who that team was?
North Queensland.
Okay, North Queensland. 2009. All right.
Young wingers.
Gold Coast Titans?
No. Broncos and Cowboys was the game. That's as much as I'll give you.
So he played for the Broncos, then moved to the Cows. Is that what you're telling me?
I don't know if he ever played for the Broncos, but he must have based on this. He's moved to the Cows. Two wingers. Two wingers. One played rep footy.
Go Tedesco.
In 2009. So we're talking after Denham Camp.
Oh. And Liam Martin looks like he's succumbed to that shoulder injury, or at least he's off the field.
2009 Broncos.
Prodigious winger. One prodigious winger. Played representative footy, very young.
It's not Doral, is it?
One is Giral,
One's Doral. Did he only debut in 09?
according to this.
Yeah, right, okay. And then the other one, debuted for Brisbane, scored a try on debut, went to the North Queensland Cowboys.
Here's another clue. Had a brother that played NRL.
Had a brother that played NRL.
Whose first name was Frank.
Oh, Antonio Winterstein.
Yeah, there you go. Did you know he played for the Broncos?
No.
There you go.
How many games did he play for the Bronx?
Can we look up how many he played for the Bronx, please?
Antonio Winterstein.
There you fucking
Premiership
go.
winner in 15, I think.
Yeah, he might have been, actually.
Great last name.
Great.
Really good last name.
Frank, an interesting cat.
Yep. Frank's out there. Frank's getting after it. Shout out to Frank, Manly legend. All right, let's get it to Tupou here, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's just get it a bit closer so it'll be 12.5. If Tedesco goes over here, I'll be a happy little chappy.
No, let's go to Tupou, even though it doesn't look like that's where they're going. In fact, it's direct opposite. I have been happy to see Teddy have a better start this year.
Just in general or from an origin perspective?
Actually, just in general. He seems like a nice dude. Like, obviously,
he said hello to us in Vegas, so now we love him.
Well, basically, and he said he likes our golf content, so basically he's like the nicest guy I've ever seen.
Big golf guy, Teddy.
Huge golf guy.
Yeah.
But, like, when someone doesn't do the job in Origin, it is easy to get angry. You know what I mean? You had the greatest fucking review of an Origin game I've ever seen after game one.
Yeah, agreed.
Of last year. That got me through. But then you meet the guy, and he says he likes your stuff, and you find yourself forgiving, things that maybe so you're dropping your standards. Oh,
Joey Manu.
Jesus Christ!
He's just
That was as
big
strong
and
as an ox
thick.
stuff.
God, he's big and thick.
Noticed in the set before, boys, Taylor May came away from a tackle just holding a shoulder or a chest or something a few tackles ago. That was him then. I don't know if there's anything to it, but...
Look how strong this guy is.
Just a fucking Narbra from hell.
That was one of the great Narbras.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but it was a Narbra where it's like, I'm actually going to bitch
Bang,
even more. I'm
fuck
not even
off, brah.
But there's like a Narbra where you just push them away and they fall down. Obviously, there's an element of like shame to that. He's like, I'm going to actually hold on to you.
Ooh.
That's a try.
That's got to be a try, doesn't it?
That's a try, surely. Shout out to the guy who went with the superhero Roosters jumper. You've got to love your team, don't you?
No, he brings May along for the ride there, Joey Manu.
Yeah, he does.
He's like, I'm going to bring you with me so you can watch me crash over.
Boys, do I recall correctly a superhero jersey for the Manly Seagulls that was...
What?
It was yellow, like the colour.
It looked like a Parramatta jersey.
Yeah, it was an odd choice of colours.
Wolverine?
Wolverine.
Yeah.
Given our long storied history against the shittest club of all, the Parramatta Eels, all yellow was bold.
Boys, has this been confirmed?
What?
Well, they said
trial?
confirmed before.
Oh, they're looking at it. No. Really?
So he loses it into the ground, which would be a knock on.
Is Vossi a bit of a revisionist history guy? Like, he sort of starts to agree with the... Like... And again, I haven't been listening, but sometimes I find like he's... He waits till they look into it. And then goes, oh, is this just an obstruction? Winterstein, 47 games with the Broncos. He runs through the line there. He runs through the fucking line.
Outside shoulder.
Doesn't matter. He ran through the line.
It does matter.
Oh, is it like where he gets the ball? I think he's on the outside.
You can't.
outside.
You got to run to the inside shoulder.
No, but you got to catch the ball on the outside of the guy that is like running the decoy.
That's tough.
That's tough, dude. That's tough.
So decoy, you got to run inside shoulder and through the line. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Outside shoulder.
No, you've got to run as a decoy. You've got to run the inside shoulder of the defender.
Oh, okay. Well,
So the idea being, if you're sliding in defence and the decoys runs at your inside shoulder, then you've chosen to tackle.
You've
him.
made that decision. Yes.
Right. So how would that work then? In the sense, and this just could be me being an idiot here. Shocking. If you're running a certain line,
Yep.
you technically are on the inside shoulder of one defender and the outside shoulder of another defender.
No, so the closest defender to you. So like if you're on a decoy and you straighten up, and the play's sliding, so the defenders are sliding too, you can't run at the outside shoulder of a man. You got to run at the inside shoulder.
What I'm saying is, if you're running at the inside shoulder of a man, defense slides, and now it becomes the outside shoulder of the next man. What happens there?
No, that's the inside man. The play's already gone past, so that wouldn't affect it.
Look, I'm going to pretend, for the sake of my own sanity, I do get what you're saying, but I'm just trying to. Oh, here we go. Bit of top off for me.
It is not that easy to understand.
Yeah, like it's not really obvious.
How long has the obstruction rule been a thing, Guru? Like,
it's been going for a while.
Since time immemorial, or what?
Yeah, no, it's been for a long time. I think, do you remember the term when we were kids? Shepherd? That was the big thing.
You mean the band that sing Hey Geronimo?
Yes, I do.
Okay, right. So what did Dave do with rugby league back then?
Do you remember the shepherd term, though?
Yeah.
Shepherd. Love Shepherd.
You know I've got nowhere to go from here, right?
Yes, the term shepherd.
Yeah, that was the OG when you used to run behind your own player, and it was just a rule for ages that you just grew up with, knowing you just never run behind your own player.
Yeah.
Then it's just adapted, and now we have the obstruction, which seemingly no one understands.
Bring back the Shepherd. Everyone knew the Shepherd.
Yep.
Shepherd was easy.
And Hey Geronimo is a track. I don't care what you say.
Not saying anything, man. Hey!
Boys, number 16 that's just come onto the field, Liam Henry.
Big fan.
I said on Bloke 2 weeks ago, I reckon he'll play Origin one
I
day.
heard
Little
you say
Smokey.
that.
Watch
Okay.
him. I love to my front rowers that wear all black boots.
Okay,
Great sign.
is that it? Like,
That's one of the telltale signs.
Black boots, like business time stuff.
well,
Yes.
yeah, because one of the telltale signs for us is when a player's shaved his head in the off season.
Okay, there we
So
go.
because it's a
comes back
business
in,
time
it's
haircut.
A business time haircut. It's time for business, and it's
Yeah.
not time for fucking around.
Two
Sometimes
first
it's-
names, Liam Henry, winner.
Yep, I like that too. He's not
Here he
fucking
goes.
around with.
Oos. Good
Oh,
luck.
black boots.
Bumper
like
bars up, black boots. Thanks for coming.
Question for Roo. Grand Final 2016, Sharks v Storm. This is from Charlie, by the way.
I was at this game.
So was I. Fafita winning try for the ages. Went through 4 Storm players to get through the line. Who were they? Good question.
Cracking question. Jeez, we're getting niche.
Oh, they're trying to test you here, bro.
Yeah.
I
They
like it. I'm going to say the player that I think shot up a little bit was Cam Munster.
1,
On the ground was Cameron Smith.
2,
I'm going to say Christian Welsh.
3.
And at the Warriors, I'm going to say Tohu Harris.
Oh, so close.
Who was it?
Dal Finucane.
Fucking
That's
well
3
done,
from
though.
4.
That's
Holy
fucking
shit.
impressive.
That's very good.
If you got that, you pack it up and you go home.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
Was Tohu Harris in the vicinity? Can someone...
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm actually pretty confident.
He hasn't. Oh, do you think it's Tohu?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Well, listen.
I tell you what,
I mean, I'm sure he's checked. But
Still eat you a bit of space. Oh, Jesus. look at
two
them all.
ripping grand finals back to back.
yeah, well, you think about 14, 15, 16 as grand finals. South ended a drought. 15 Cowboys ended a drought. 16 Cronulla ended a drought. It was a great little period of rugby league.
It was. I was at
Bronx, Cows, and Storm.
Yeah, same.
Cronulla.
Same.
Yeah, I was at all 3 of those. Pretty special.
They were fucking. That Broncos Cows one was absolutely fucking insane.
I still can't get over it.
And the year before that, the Roosters obviously beat the Manly Seagulls.
Shut the fuck up,
yeah,
mate.
shut up. We actually had a podcast with Mitchell
Ending
Pearce.
an 11-year drought for the Sydney Roosters.
Mitchell Pearce, potty out Sunday.
He agrees with us.
He agrees. He said it was Manly one.
Shock me.
Yeah, he actually agreed with us. He said it was fucking miles forward and it shouldn't have happened and he should be premiershipless. That's what he said.
Yeah. Tahu, fifth man in.
Oh, so we count it. We count it for Roo.
Yeah, I'm prepared to count it. Who knocked that on? The bloody Panthers did. 12-0 half-time, 11:40 to go here. Not half-time, 12-0.
We've had
with
some
11:40
ripping
to
grand
go.
finals in like the last 10 years, really.
I think last year's is close to one of the best I've seen in terms of that comeback. Like, just seeing that, you're like, that was... I remember just being in this studio off my guts.
I can't
But
really remember it at all.
No, I remember sitting there being like, I can't believe what I just saw. Like, genuinely being like, I cannot fucking believe what I just saw.
I think when it comes to grand final, I think the only sort of... I think the worst game out of all of them was probably 2022. Penrith Para. But because of the Battle of the West, it was so...
It
was big before the game.
Yeah.
It was not a good
It
final.
was probably our biggest build-up to a grand final we had.
We had to. We were
had to
worried that
build
the
a
sun was
bunker.
about to explode.
We had to build a full bunker.
Oh, that's not good enough. Is that...
That's Egan. That's
Yes.
Ron Perlman.
you don't want to drop a ball running at Jerome
Ronnie
Luai. He'll
Perlman.
let you know about it.
That's Ron Perlman.
Ronnie! Has Angus Crichton's chin grown? Just a question.
Well, he's got hair on it, so that could... Oh, Connor Watson.
Connor Watson, fucking hell.
Finish
Take me
me.
now.
Yeah.
Take me now. Good Lord.
Oh, that's bad from fucking...
He's getting more handsome too.
Connor. No, he is.
Yeah,
He's growing the
it's-
hair out as well.
Oh,
Like,
no,
it's...
fucked.
Spent a bit of time with Connor at your pink party at the end of last year, and I caught up with him in Vegas after their captain's run, and he'd...
Did he say anything about us?
No, funnily enough.
Damn, okay.
He'd found out the day before that he'd missed selection in the team for young Sandon Smith, and I said, "Oh, did it shock you?" And he goes, "No, mate, no. He's had a great preseason. I was out last year. He killed it. He fully deserves a spot." And he sort of looked at me and he went, "I'm just going to have to go to New South Wales Cup and rip and tear." And he went back to New South Wales Cup. He played lock for the first 2 games, played the full 80 minutes, Connor Watson, and earned his spot back.
And then scored a try last week.
Yeah.
One of the great Australians.
Yeah. And that's not hyperbole.
No, it's not.
It's an understatement.
Born in Dubbo Base Hospital, so he just ticks every box.
Also played for the same junior club that I did in league briefly, the mighty Southeastern Seagulls. Funnily enough, where Egan and Nat Butcher played their footy as well.
Oh, so good pedigree.
What do we got here? Where's Todd? Oh, nowhere.
Is that in goal?
No.
No.
What? Oh, Sam Walker Escort. I didn't know he was into that sort of stuff. I thought he was a footballer.
Well, he looks like such a sweet, innocent
Yeah,
young
he
boy.
does. But you know what? Some people are into that. There's actually a market for that, Edward. Twink stuff.
Oh, that's just dumb. Why do they do that? It gets fucked. Look at this.
Silly. Unnecessary.
You'd think most of them, 90% of them get picked up. It's a fucking big risk. But again, listen, you know, some people like to risk it, Tom.
For?
The biscuit.
That's right. They do.
Or a late night wristy. Points, 14-0, just suffocating stuff.
Who was suspended from the 2011 NRL Grand Final after it? Who got suspended from that game?
From the 2011, that was Manly. Oh, can I tell you a story about that game, boys?
Certainly can.
We had like a big
From
family
Jake, by the way.
reunion that was organised like a year in advance.
A what, sorry?
Like a family reunion.
Yep.
Or
Northern-
a guru-union.
A guru-union, yeah.
And is everyone just gagging for football?
Well, yeah, I was actually very excited. The first time I got to spend time with a great uncle of mine, Tony Durkin, who was the chief editor of Rugby League Week in Queensland for 20 years.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. I didn't realise that your family had
Yeah.
ties to the
Well, he was
Rugby
actually
League
the
League.
media manager at the Broncos when Kempy was there.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What's
I
he
told
say
Kempy
about-
that.
what's he say
Didn't
about
give a
Kempy?
fuck.
No, he didn't give a
Couldn't have
shit.
cared less.
Okay,
Yeah,
right. Well,
which
that's
was
not
good.
very nice, Denon.
Has he got
Day
any-
one, thought it might have been a nice bonding moment for him.
Yeah, yeah.
Wasn't.
Nah, just washed
Has
over
he
it.
got
You brought it up
any-
again?
What do you think? You think it's in my best interest, Tom?
Well, I don't know, man. It's worth just trying. You know what I mean?
I was actually watching Kempy's interview with Matty Johns a few months ago, and Matty Johns actually spoke about Tony Durkin for about 5 minutes, and I don't think Kempy even realised.
He didn't even bring it up.
Didn't even think
Kempy,
about it.
reach out if you're watching from the flight. 14-0 Penrith, 7 to go. Kempy, reach out if you even remember Guru fucking telling you that.
So, long story short, we're driving around northern New South Wales. It gets to grand final day. We're driving around. I said to my uncle, I said, mate, I love this family stuff, but I need to watch this fucking grand final. There's not a hope we're missing this. And he goes, sweet. So we left a house or something that had no reception, no TV. We drove through the country for like an hour or so. We just found a pub. We went in there, and I walked in, and it was Crusher Cleal's pub.
Oh,
on that day. Can you believe that?
One of the great recruiters of all time.
Yeah.
No.
It's just these things. What is it like? Not opposites attract, but basically, if you love your rugby league, then that sort of thing's going to fall in.
It's going to fall your way.
I could walk into a pub every day for the rest of my life. I don't stumble into Noel Crusher Cleal's pub.
No, you don't. But you don't love rugby league enough.
Well, I listen. I love the Seagulls enough. I love the Seagulls as much as Rue loves rugby league.
But that's why we're playing.
I'll never find my way into Crusher's pub. Like it won't happen.
But we're about to play golf with Beaver Menzies and another Manly great. That's because of the love of the club.
That's
right?
it. That's it.
But the love of the game means
that means that you just you're related to everyone in rugby league. You've got deep roots.
Did I tell you about my Beaver story in Vegas? I was at the Fan Fest, just standing in a crowd with a few other people, and I'm standing there, and all of a sudden someone walks up behind me and sort of like bear hugs me from behind and whispers in my ear. I knew it was Benny Walker that kicked that penalty goal, but I don't know how you knew. And I laughed, thinking, not knowing who it was, and it was Beaver.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Beaver's actually become a bit of a dribbler from what I understand.
Yeah, no, he's a dribbler.
Like, he gets around it. And there's no way he hasn't seen that clip on the socials and seen Rue in his word.
No, he's seen it. He's seen it. Beaver's about it, mate. Don't
Had my zipper doing overtime. Very excited about it.
How was the bear hug?
It was good stuff.
Yeah.
Would have enjoyed it more if I knew who it was at the time.
Yeah, true.
It was funny. I had Ella in front of me, and I saw her face, and I thought, oh, this must be someone special.
Shout out to Northern Beaches dribbler.
Did it feel like a bloke that had paid, 500 first grade games?
Isn't he just a freak?
Yeah, he is. He's still hard and solid.
He'd do a job now
100%.
off the pine.
Yep.
He's in that sort of nick.
The Tigers could and should pay him like $750.
Jesus Christ. Honestly, whoever comes last this year, you should get on the phone to Beaver and see if he can come and play a couple of games for you. He wouldn't because he loves the club.
No, he wouldn't. He'd rather die than play for
He'd tell you
anyone
to go and get
Manly.
fucked.
Yeah, he would.
Boys, it's one of my great bones to pick in.
Oh! Victor the Inflictor.
He's getting. You know what? I want to make an apology to Vossi, who when he started calling him Victor the Inflictor, I was like, dumb name.
No, it's not dumb. It's fucking
I
terrific.
love it, dude. Because Victor, he likes to inflict.
Look at this. Boosh.
Oh.
Get that into your cunt. Love it. We saw a Victor in the Inflictor shirt today, actually.
He did.
Which I liked.
Yeah, it was nice.
Wouldn't wear it, but liked it.
In the wild.
Mate. It was in the wild, but it wasn't, mate. So, I mean, call that what you will. Was it Marrickville Golf Course, so wild enough?
Yeah. Back on Beaver. You know that they don't count his Northern Eagles games as...
Yeah, we had a discussion. We had a discussion about this. He made the point he had never signed anything but Manly Seagulls contracts. So he never signed a Northern Eagles contract or anything. Right. So he's like, fuck that.
So as far as he's concerned, he was only ever playing for...
Because when Cherry Evans got hit his 300... Oh... Geez, Penrith are putting it on here. When Daly got his 300th game, it was like, it's Daly and fucking Cliffy who have played 300 for Manly. And I was like, excuse me? How dare you motherfuckers? Beaver has played 349 games of rugby league football for the Manly Ring of Seagulls, and I won't hear another word about it.
I was at that game where he scored his try. Was it the 08?
Yep.
GF?
You were at that one?
Yeah, I was at that one.
Jeez.
What minute, Tom? You'll know that?
No, I actually don't. I'm going to say it's probably like the 68th, but I don't know.
I was going to say 73.
Yeah. I'm going to say... We actually watched it the other day. I'm going to say 71st. 71st minute.
Oh, yeah. 72nd. There you go.
What did I say?
I don't know. 73rd.
Take a point.
Oh, you give that, Isaiah. You give it to Toto every day of the week.
Joey Manu.
Did that go back or what?
Fuck.
I like that he picks him up after that.
That's a rugby
good
league
stuff.
knock on every day of the week.
Yeah, that probably was a knock on.
Just take note as well for those at home. Jerome Luai gets absolutely slapped and takes it like a champion.
Yeah, and Joey, to his credit, also picks him up.
And gives him a pat.
Yeah.
And
Says,
gives him a
good
pat.
hit.
Let's see here.
Credit to you.
Bang! That's an. I don't know if it didn't go into Joey. That's a knock back to me. Oh no, knock on. There you go. Jesus Christ!
His eyes are in the back of his head at the start there. Jesus Christ!
Yeah, that's nice. What a game! Look at Dennis there. What a game! Rugby league.
It
What
just
a game.
unites it all.
A little
Unites it all.
early introduction to life as a West Tiger for Jerome Luai.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Welcome
Fucking
to the
hell.
next 5 years. I hope $1 million is worth it, which it is.
Well, if he wins 4 premierships this year, Tom, 4 in a row, then,
Even if he doesn't.
even if he doesn't, you're right, he's done it all. What's he on? What, 1.2, 3, 4?
Yeah, something like that. So back to 2011, he got suspended from the grand final.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
Who got suspended from the 2011 grand final? I'm trying to think back to that grand final.
Still, he is a prominent sports figure in sport now.
He's a prominent
Figure in sport in Australia now.
Gorgeous George.
Yeah, you go.
Do you remember that game? The one thing I remember from that game is that Crimson Inu and Steve Maddai,
They were going at each
went
other.
at each other.
Yeah, they were going at each other. We watched that game again as well.
Inu lost, I think, 3 grand finals in 4 years for 3 different teams.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, who was it?
He went
Para
09
Warriors?
he lost, 11 he lost, and 12 he lost with Canterbury. So
Was he playing for Canterbury?
Yeah, they signed him mid-season.
Shit, I do not remember that at all. Jesus, Joey.
I tell you what I remember. Glenn Stewart coming back from suspension and win the Clive.
Yeah, that was great. Oh, here we go. Get it out to Tupou, please.
Tupanua! Oh,
I
that's a
think
try.
he got there. I think he got there.
Satilli.
I needed Tupou, not Tuponua, but I am happy for him. I like Satilli.
Gifty in that grand final with one of the great actions post-game. He did the gallop.
Oh,
Remember
didn't he?
that?
But didn't he also, when he went up and shake David Gallup's hand for when he got the
He
Clive,
didn't.
he did. He held his hand and he fucking gave him. He had words with him.
Was that him or Brett?
No, that was him.
It was him.
It was him. He's
On
like,
behalf of his
you got to
brother.
apologise to my brother.
That was so poorly handled. Fuck.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Really nice nudge here by Sammy Walker.
My favourite story about Glenn Stewart,
Lovely kick.
as we check this looked good to me,
Try. Ooh, I'd be happy to give that, but I
is
wouldn't.
that
they'll look at it.
he taught premiership winning and Dally M medalist Matt Orford how
Oh,
to
no
pass.
try.
The Ox.
That's the yarn, is that he taught him how to pass.
Yeah. Now, obviously, he knew how to pass because he played rugby league, but how to pass.
But how to pass.
Gifty, one of the most talented players I've ever seen.
Try confirmed. Yeah, mate, incredible. I don't know how you can confirm that, but I'm happy to.
Well, they may pull it back.
No, they've already said try confirmed.
That looked like a
That's-
fucking knock on to me.
Jesus Christ.
Am I missing something?
You really don't know what you're going to get with the bunker, do you?
Let's slow this all the way down. Oh, okay. Look, in real time, you just give
I'm
it a
happy
fucking
with
try
it.
and you move
I'm
on with your
happy
life,
with
don't you?
That's half time. 14-4.
Kick to come.
Boys, Ruse clues this week. I found that when I put the clues up during the day the other day, people had worked it out.
Too
They
many
were
clues.
commenting. Yeah.
Too
I
many
think
clues.
we're better off to do it live.
I think you're absolutely right, Guru, and I
Go
like that you've
raw.
played eyes up football in that
Yeah.
way, in that manner.
Yeah.
Some out there would have thought I've forgotten. That is not the case.
Please.
Give it a hot
Forgotten.
tip.
He messaged
Now-
me at about 11 o'clock this morning asking. You hadn't forgotten.
You hadn't even invited me on yet.
Nice, Sam.
There you go.
Black dot
14-6
stuff.
half time. Black dot stuff. What are they playing for today, Edward?
Let me have a little think. You can play for a horizontal season shirt.
Wow.
There's a couple left. Sort of emergency stock, but they're still kicking around. You can also have a white punters and dribblers. You can also have probably that's it.
Bottle of Big Day?
Bottle of Big Day. Actually, yes.
And a bottle of Big Day Rosé.
I think that's a beautiful idea,
That's
Tom.
a nice little care package. Shout out to Big Day Rosé, available currently hellosport.shop.
Correctamundo. Also, I noticed that our friends down at the warehouse fulfillment just decided to put our emergency stock of nut trucker hats up. And they've been selling. And I'm like, fuck it. If you're going to put them up, let's just sell the cunts. There'll be a couple there left if you want to buy them.
Did they just put them up?
Well, they were. Like, they just started seeing sales come through. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Jesus
what the
Christ.
fuck is going on? So there's the like,
Yeah, there might
we
be a
hold back
couple of
about
truckers
whatever, a small number
for fuck ups.
for fuck ups.
Now we're
Post.
Yeah. Well, now we're swimming nude in the tide going.
Well, the
These
tide's
fuck
gone
up,
out,
we're
but
in
it's
trouble.
too late now. I'm like, fuck it. If you're lucky enough, that's an absolute knock on.
Yeah.
Wow, that's huge. Absolutely no chance that was a try.
Now, where's
Sorry,
the
Guru.
Titanic? We got to get the Titanic hat for the man.
Yeah, can we get the hat for him, boys? Actually, you know what, Roo? Because you're a fucking good man, and because you've come on.
Baggy green moment. Here it comes. This is it.
No. You've made your bed there, brother. You're gonna have to sleep in that. Because you've come on a Thursday night, Easter long weekend. Because we love you. Because you're great. I'm gonna go get us a Baileys each.
Yeah,
I think that's a good idea.
Okay, I think we sit down, we relax, and we have a nice ice cold glass of Baileys.
Yeah, I think that's nice. And can Roo get into his trivia now, Ed, while you're getting the Baileys? Excellent. And you're getting the hat. Hold on, we need the hat.
I'll give you the first clue. The man in question would love a Baileys, by the way. I think he would have murdered a few in his time. We'll get to him very quickly.
In a second. All right. I'm excited for this. I'm very excited. Roo's Clues. Just a reminder, you're getting a horizontal season shirt, you're getting a white punters and dribblers hat, and you are getting one bottle of Big Day Rosé, award-winning.
All right, am I taking her away?
Take it away, Roo.
All right. So it's a who am I? You have to tell me who the player is. This player only played for one NRL club, and it was one of the two clubs that are featuring in tonight's game. Now, he only played in 38 games for said NRL club. He scored 7 tries. The majority of his 38 games were played either at fullback or at halfback. He is a rugby league international. Now, he played 7 internationals between 2006 and 2022, scoring 11 tries in those 7 games. The player that I'm talking about made his international debut against Lebanon in 2006 and played his last international against Lebanon again in 2022. So a long international career. Now, some of the other teams that he played against on the international stage, thank you, includes Germany, Italy, Turkey, and Norway. So you may have guessed the international side that he played for was in fact not the Kangaroos, nor was it the Kiwis.
Okay.
The international team that he played for, one of their dominant colours was red. Now, he went over to the Super League and played for a number of clubs over there. Played 100-plus games in the Super League, 104. In that time, he scored 56 meat pies. So not a bad strike rate.
Over 50%.
Yeah.
How
Pretty
many
damn impressive.
NRL games he played again?
38 NRL games over a 3-year season for one of these clubs. He scored 7 tries. He kicked 44 goals. Now, I know what you're thinking. 38 games. I'm not going to know him. I think you both will know him.
I think I know who it is. I'm not going to say it. Now, do we want to call a phone call for this?
Yeah,
Try
I
and
think
guess?
so. I think so.
All right. Punters and dribblers who are now buying the hats. The number to call, 0483144593. I think I know who it is. But this is, you got to call that number if you want to have a chance to win.
Give me the initial of his first name.
No, I don't want to give it away to people if I do. What if I take the headsets off and I will? Kid's got it. He's actually one of my favourite players of all time. That's not a joke. I don't know who the international team is, though.
He's criminally underrated.
Yeah, he was a pretty good player.
Yeah.
He was a pretty good player.
How on earth did you get that? Which clue gave it away for you?
The amount of games played and then rip it in the Super League and also positions.
Okay.
Positions.
Nicely done. I'm impressed.
Yeah, I'm not as dumb as I'm made out to be. I'm not far off, though.
You got any idea, Eduardo?
I'm thinking.
Okay, we've got someone. Who is it? You guys have a chat. You let us know who's on. Some Supercoach updates while we wait. Edward 62, Taruva 43, Satilli 41, Terrell May 33. Chris Green, you are on the phone, young man. Who is Roo talking about?
It's call waiting, boys.
It's call waiting, everyone. Chris. Can't hear him. Yeah, listen, that's what's going to happen. You will hear a call waiting. We have not worked out how to turn that off yet. That is Chris Green, you on?
Yeah, mate. How's it going?
Good. Chris, where are you calling from, bruh?
Newcastle, mate.
Fucking oath, Newey. What do you think the answer is here?
Jared Samet.
Oh,
yes,
well done.
he's
Nicely
got
done.
it. Jared Samet.
Jared Samet represented Malta across a better 20-year
Malta.
period.
I was trying to work out who the fuck that would have been. How did you know it, mate? What gave you? What ticked you off?
The Panthers,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then he went over to England, and then that's where I was like, yeah, who is it? And then I thought a little bit harder, and then I knew him from OzTag.
You knew him from OzTag.
He's a very good... I was
Yeah.
going to give that as a clue, but I thought it would be too niche. Very good Oz-tagger, isn't he?
Yeah, bloody oath he was. He's fucking gun, mate.
There you go. Well,
I
Chris,
love that.
thanks for calling, mate. Well done. Stay on the line. Tobler will get your details and we'll get you out those prizes, those goodies.
Fuck yeah, can't wait. Beautiful. Thanks, boys.
Good on you, bro, man.
Cheers,
13
mate.
plus. See you, mate.
Another absolute ripper, Ruse Clues.
Yeah, that was good. Jared Samet, I knew it. The halfback, fullback, little guy. It's funny he only played 35 games. That was where I was a bit like, Jesus Christ. But, he was good when he played.
Oh, he was very good. By the way, shout out to Chris Green.
Yep.
My kind of guy.
Oh, yeah. I like Chris Green.
I like Chris Green. Big fan.
Seemed like Chris Green was enjoying
Did
himself.
54 tries in 106 games in the Super League get a man a steal or what?
It wouldn't shock me if he swallowed a couple of man of steel.
Jeez, it'd be nice if he got a man of steel, Jared Samet.
I'll tell you what, though, very interesting thing about his career. He went over to England in 2010. He finished in... He's still playing, apparently, Workington. I think he played a bit of reserve grade and stuff over there, to be fair, but his 104 games sounds like it's spread out between about 8 clubs. Crusaders, Bradford, Wakefield, Workington, London, Wigan, Leigh, and Barrow.
So Samet's like a journeyman's journeyman.
He's a proper
He's
journeyman.
actually maybe the greatest journeyman I've ever heard. How many Super League teams he played for?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're not all Super League. I'm not
There's
sure.
lower tier and
Yeah.
shit. Plus one NRL at 30 games for an NRL side, though. That's journeyman stuff.
He'd have a decent little cupboard of kit.
We've got our Baileys here. Thanks, Codes.
If you're
Cheers, Root.
If you're an
this
Aussie
is
that
going
goes
down
to
a
the
treat.
Super League,
Yeah, the Baileys are fucking nice, Edward.
thanks, mate. If you're an Aussie that goes to the Super League and plays for 8 different clubs, you are a fucking journeyman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did we find out if he has a man of steel? I might look that up.
I don't
Surely
think
not.
he does.
Surely not. I wonder what the least amount of games in the NRL is to you've played to then go win a man of steel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, Bevan French should.
Does he win a man of steel?
Yeah, I think
Or
he might-
Jai Field?
So Bevan French won it last year. Brody Croft the year before that.
Oh,
and
he
Sam
might have it.
Tompkins, Paul McShane,
Brody
about-
played for a lot of
What
years.
about Hastings?
Jackson Hastings,
Jacko
Ben
played a bit of
Barber.
footy. Brody Croft went to a grand final with Melbourne before he went over, remember?
Oh, that's right. He did, didn't he?
Brett
I reckon it'd be
Hodgson.
Bev.
Jamie Lyon won it in 2005
Actually,
before he
Jamie
came back and won a
Lyon
couple of comps.
Oh, no, I guess he played a few years, yeah.
And then he came back and played him. I mean, I know that doesn't matter. It matters a little bit, but it's more about before you go. But I guess I'm trying to think about maybe didn't go on to the heights of an NRL star career like Jamie did. So he went over as a fucking highly touted young player, won it, came back and then had a Hall of Fame career.
We'll do a little bit of Man of Steel trivia here. Who are the Australians to win it? There's 1, 2, 3,
We just read
4, 5,
No, there's
6,
a few
7,
from there,
8,
there's
9.
9.
Okay, so we go Hastings, Bevan, Croft,
Did Dryfield win one or not?
No.
No.
He's fucking good, isn't he?
Yeah, he's carving it up there.
Line,
Hodgson.
Yep.
Gavin Miller won one, didn't he? Is he one of the early names?
Yep, he did. He won in 1986, the first Australian recipient.
Thank you.
So there's basically...
Gavin Miller was a second rower, right?
2 Dally M's?
He won back-to-back Dally M's, then went to the Super League and won Man of Steel.
Yeah,
so that's
yeah.
Pretty
fucking
impressive.
back rower.
Yeah, he was loose forward for Hull Kingston Rovers.
Yeah.
Jesus
Freak.
Christ. Who else would we have there that's gone over?
What about like a Sterling or a Kenny?
Oh, yeah, Paddy Richards.
Yeah, Paddy Richards got one on the Sting. Unbelievable. Sterling or Kenny?
So there's actually... I think there's one more that you haven't got.
Okay, well, give us like era or decade.
90s.
Cliff? Don't even know if he played over there. I'm just throwing it.
90s.
You'd be doing well.
Okay. What team? Do you know what NRL team he played for?
The last team he played for was the Cowboys.
Shit.
Well, they only came in 95.
Smith?
No.
Cowboys.
He played for the Seagulls and then the Cowboys. He was there at the start. Played 2 seasons for the Cowboys, 41 games, 5 tries.
No idea who this is. I'm just guessing now, big time.
Is it like a Goldthorpe or? Guess not.
Adrian Vowles.
No, never heard of him. No disrespect
wouldn't have
either.
got
Adrian Vowles is from Charleville in Queensland. He played 1 game for Queensland in 1994. So there you go. Big fella.
VOWES?
VOWLES.
Oh, okay. No idea.
He also played 4 games for Scotland, Adrian Vowles.
If you got any Supercoach questions as well for the Roo, feel free to call in with them. That number again, or text in. To be fair,
I've got some questions to get us going.
Put your name if you're texting in, but the number 0483144593. There's one here, just captaincy around captaincy guru. That's from Baz Trop.
This week, well, my vice captain doesn't matter anymore because I played Nathan Cleary, so I can't loop even if I wanted to, which isn't a great start. But I'm pretty confident with my captain being the great Tom Trbojevic this week.
I captained Cleary.
You are such a fucking
You know what?
idiot.
You're actually...
You're the worst Supercoach player of all time. You told me, you're like,
are
oh, mate,
actually
I
in
made a
luck.
grand final one year. I'm like, against who? Fucking...
Whoever you vice captain will be your captain. It's like you've looped in the dumbest way possible.
Let's see who I've
Unless he's got the VC on someone not playing, who's a Panther
would
as
that
well.
shock
you know.
you? Would that shock
He's
you?
probably got the VC on Scotty Sorensen.
Who's in VC? Billy
Tommy's
Smith
vice.
again, did
Is that
ya?
Tommy's captain. Thank fuck.
Tom,
Oh, thank
I'm going to
fuck.
say something to you as a friend.
Yeah.
You're a fucking moron.
Thank you so much, dude.
He's a moron.
Dude, I don't pay that much attention, I'll be honest, to my Supercoach.
But you talk a big
We
game.
talk this 3 times a week.
Yeah, because it's fucking funner to talk a big game. That makes it way more fucking enjoyable to talk shit when you have no idea what you're talking about.
Fair enough. I want to know what you think about Bailey's on ice.
Yeah, not Phil Bailey.
Huge fan. I'll tell you the combo that I really like, boys. I'm not sure if you've tried, but Bailey's and Frangelico.
Yes, have and do enjoy.
Top shelf. I went on a cruise a couple of years ago and pretty much lived off a diet of Bailey's and Frangelico. Good
Yeah,
gear.
it's good stuff. It's fucking good gear.
I like that was your cruise beverage of choice. That warms my heart.
Yeah, it's nice. The problem, like, Bailey's is...
Delicious.
Oh, I've got a question. Mitch? Yeah, fuck yeah, let's take it. Mitch?
Talk dirty to me, Mitch.
How you going?
Good. Where are you calling from?
Sydney.
Sydney. Where in Sydney? I want your address.
I'm in Cremorne. Yeah. Anyway, here's my question.
What's your address, mate?
Fuck off.
What's going on?
Anyway, here's my question, boys. So, remember the old 2004 Smith Chips footy Tarzo?
Yes,
Oh, this is good.
correct.
So, who are the 3 Manly players on the Golden Trio footy Tarzo?
Golden trio.
In 2004.
2004.
I'm going to say
Ben Kennedy.
Tuvi. Oh, wait. Were they current or previous players?
I think they were a mixed bag. Like you got current and then a few.
Oh, okay,
old.
a few greats.
I reckon
Cliffy.
Cliffy's got to be one.
I'm going to say Cliffy, Tuvey,
Beaver.
and Beaver. Great shout.
No, you didn't get one.
We didn't get one. Okay, then let's go to the time then.
What about like
Ben Kennedy.
No,
Fuck me dead.
What about like did a Graham Eady get a start?
no.
But it's
You're missing them. I can't believe you're missing one. You haven't said one of them.
Brett Stewart.
Yeah, you got Brett.
Okay, Brett. Jesus Christ, that's
Was
a bit
Anthony Watmow playing there?
Yeah, but a bit early for Bretty and Chalky, unless it was some sort of like, you know. Okay, so Bretty's in there. I just think 2004 was before Brett.
So are they
Brett.
current players or do you not know? Is that what you're trying to tell
No,
me?
hang on,
to be honest,
but if Brett
I
Stewart's
don't
on
know.
there-
I
That
don't
was
even,
early days,
Brett was
Yeah,
playing.
you
That was
got
early. Okay, what about someone like Scott Donald?
No, Scott Dunn.
Fuck me dead. Chris Hicks.
Nah,
Nick Kosef.
no.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
At what point do you just want me to jump
No,
in?
well, I mean, it's probably at this point, I'd say.
I can't believe Beaver's not got a
Right,
run.
Matt Orford.
Yeah.
2004?
In 2000,
Was he there in
I wasn't there
He
in
wasn't there in
04. He arrived in
2004.
I think you're talking shit.
Yeah, what was your name again? Sorry, mate.
It says 2004 on it.
Really?
Let me. I'm
Hold on,
fucking. I'm
let's just
getting.
check
I'm
it.
getting up
Just
when
check.
the fuck Matt Orford started. there.
Matty Orford arrived in 05, I think.
Can you text the photos?
2006.
To be fair,
Matty
I
Orford
am-
came in
2006.
2006.
My source of information is eBay, by the way. So
Oh, come on! You're
fucking
fucking doing us dirty.
Jesus
Right,
Christ.
you got one more. You got one more.
Well, from what year? Fucking, it could have been any year. Was it Cherry
I'm
Evans? The
seeing
way
other
you're fucking
ones
going.
for 2007, but
That's
it might be
Jamie
2007.
Lyon.
No,
Fuck.
Glenn
What,
Stewart.
mate?
Glenn Stewart, yeah.
no.
This is ridiculous.
Brett Kite.
Steve Maddie.
Stephen Bell.
Oh.
The bellyache.
So they've got two fucking recently purchased Melbourne players and Brett Stewart, but apparently from 2004. My God.
What a fucking mate!
Yeah.
Are you, I think
You're
you need
lucky
to
you
check your
didn't give
math.
us your address, bro. We would have sent Hitman over there to kneecap you.
Well, the dribblers would have gone around and done it for us.
Yeah.
That's
Oh. Okay, mate. Thanks for your call, bro. Have a good one.
Righto, thanks, boys.
See you, mate. That was funny. Let's get
Just
rid of
got
it.
one of the great texts of all time from friend of the show, Jamie Soward. Tries off short kicks still give me blood in it.
Oh, well, of course they do.
Shout out to Soward.
Shout out to
Shout
Sally.
out to friend of the
Your
show,
first
Jamie
CBA.
Yeah, the OG CBA. So I'm
Where's
expecting
Teddy?
a short kick somewhere here.
Oh, Tupac.
Unless Jamie's just reminiscing on some Soward highlights of 09
Well,
and
I
10.
mean, that wouldn't shock me either.
Well, it wouldn't shock.
Sowie, one of our first guests on the podcast as well. one
Also,
of the great
also
men.
set up one of my favourite tries to Minicello.
Oh, yeah. Off the fuck
Off the
out.
Origin
scrum.
2.
Left.
Not Dom Young.
Oh, knock on. That's good. That gives Tupac. Off your head. Keep it.
That was one of the great nights. Tom and I came back from the pub to we watched the game at home, then went out and came back and watched it about 5 times.
Yeah.
Ricky Stewart just coming in the box.
Yeah, he was coming.
We went on to lose that series. No surprises. Actually got pounded.
Oh, they challenged it. This might have come off his fart chair, which is Italian for face, I believe.
Was that the
So you-
Oh, that's a
Tolkani?
knock on, isn't it? No, it's not.
Do you come on Fletcher's?
Yeah. Yeah, if you get the all clear.
Yeah, you got to get permission.
Yeah, of course, mate.
Of course. You're not a sick puppy, are you, mate?
So this is not a knock on. Yeah.
Boys, I've
Harry,
got
but just to sorry to cut you off, Guru. Harry Purcell. Those cards are from 2006, 2007.
Well, evidenced by the fact that Matt Orford not playing for Manly in 2004, nor was Stephen Bell.
Boys, I had a very interesting experience today. I'm
Out of
keen-
body? What happened?
That's going to age very well in a couple of seconds. I had to, myself and my wife have been trying for some little gurus for about a year or so.
Oh, nice.
And we decided about a month ago just to go and make sure that I'll put it this way, all the guru CBAs are swimming well.
Yeah, they could be anything.
Just to make sure that they still, in fact, could be anything.
Yeah.
So I went to have the test today, Either of you done that?
No, but I've had mates that have. So
Well, yeah,
I'm
quite the
aware
experience.
of.
You had to go work yourself into a state today, did you?
Choke the chicken on your own.
Oh,
It was,
there you go. That's nice.
Did you take in an old rugby league week or what?
I hope I'm waiting for me.
Oh, fuck, that's good stuff. Yeah, no, I haven't. Again, I've had a couple of mates who've had to as well. Well, heaps, actually. But
Did you use what they provided, or did you take your own though? In seriousness,
They didn't provide anything.
Oh, I've
I
had
thought it was
mates who've
interesting.
gone in and they've had a selection to choose from.
I
Bit of
would
chicken and
imagine, yeah, I'd imagine that I would probably feel like not being provided something that I know like a heap of people have. Do you know, like is it a magazine or some
I'd
shit?
take my phone in with me.
Yeah, just
You
take
know
your
what I mean?
phone in, put it on incognito mode, obviously cover the camera and get to work.
Correct. You cover the camera, and for those that.
Oh,
For those out there that are like, whoa, you cover the camera, we know a good mate of ours with a horror story.
one of our mates was getting down to it, not donating seed or testing. He was just at home having a
Just playground stuff, amusement park
just
stuff.
at home. You know, let's not say playground. At home,
Amusement park.
You're treating himself like an amusement park.
Correct.
And I won't say his name, but whilst he's mid schwack, the camera, like the screen changes. And it's fucking 4 guys in a living room pointing at him laughing.
But before that happened, he heard laughter. And he was
yeah.
like, what the fuck's that? And then
It kept going.
kept going. And then it flips and the whole room laughing at him. They've hacked his camera.
What was it called when it was like chat roulette or something? It was like chat roulette came onto his screen and they could all see what he was doing.
I won't say the club or the player, but this is one of the great rugby league yarns, and it happened somewhere in the last decade, we'll say. I've had it on very good regard. There's an NRL player who, when the rest of the family went out, decided to take his opportunity and started to get into his work. Couldn't quite work out what was wrong with the sound on his phone, why it wasn't working.
Oh, no.
Turns out it was still connected to the Bluetooth that was in the garage
Oh, no.
of the car.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, so he's got to work quick.
Yeah,
Very quick,
the parents haven't
I'm not
even
sure
left
what's
their
happened if the
house.
family's gone out and maybe come back, or if they forgot something. Or I'm not sure how it played out. But yeah, couldn't work out what was wrong with the sound, and then heard a bit of movement in the garage.
That is... listen, you need to probably give yourself a good 5-minute grace period before they've left.
I think that's
Before
pretty
you
quick.
even start thinking about
You
it.
want to see the car turn out of the street.
At the very
at
least.
But I've always lived by the mantra or the belief that even if you give it 5, you got to give it a little bit longer for the turnaround.
If you give it 5, you should give it 10.
Because that counters for that covers the turnaround. I've forgotten something. After that, you're good to go.
Home and hosed.
Yeah, home and hosed. That's outrageous. Imagine the embarrassment. You'd be fucking mortified.
Yeah, it's tough to come back from that. Very tough to come
You
back
ever been
from it.
caught?
No, thankfully. No.
No.
Thankfully for me and everyone else.
Yeah. You don't want to.
You don't want to make eye contact.
No.
The old one-eyed monster looking back at you.
Nah,
That
you
thing will
don't.
look straight through you.
Nah, you don't want to get caught. You don't want to get caught. You don't want to catch anyone either.
It's like the eye out of Lord of the Rings.
exactly right. That's exactly
There's
right.
no hiding.
There's no hiding, mate. And there's no coming back from it.
You been caught?
No.
I do. Part of me wants to say to anyone that's been caught, you're just not good at what you do.
Yeah, shame on you.
Yeah.
Shame on
It's
you
a
for
you
getting
thing,
caught.
you problem, yeah.
Either you roll the dice, you got a bit of voyeurism in you. Is that the right term? Try time. Taruva, fuck. He's the new AJ this season. Dependable.
Now, I need Penrith to stop their scoring now.
Yeah, okay.
Is
It's not
my
going to happen,
thing.
buddy. Well, it could, but it seems unlikely. Yeah, listen, if you've been caught, shame on you. Work harder, get better at your craft, start again. But if you're the sort of person that likes getting caught, then, you know.
Well, on that note, if you've been caught twice, there is something seriously wrong. Get a new hobby. It's not the one for you.
A couple of people naming people in here. Yeah, Supercoach.
Just a couple of stats.
A couple of people naming people that they think the player was.
Quickly, punters and dribblers, if you're sending in your trivia questions, this might seem like an obvious thing to state, but the answer would be great. If you don't provide the answer, we will not ask your question.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to give this just quietly.
Try confirmed.
Yeah, but
Didn't age well.
What were they? What was it that? What was I missed it?
I think there was a little obstruction they were saying in the commentary. Maybe
Yeah, you
earlier.
just never know, though, do you?
No.
what's May on? Terrell May.
Both. Just give us both. Give us a few of them. Every fucking player that's playing. No, but, just give us a few of the big ones. Terrell, Taylor.
Wouldn't mind a score update on Dom Young too if you got one.
Some people think it's Jarch who was caught schwacking. It wasn't, but it wouldn't shock me.
You ever been caught, Burma?
No. No.
No, it wasn't Jarch. It was someone else.
I think the idea of being caught is so horrifying that I will make sure that that no one's within like a 5 kilometre radius of me.
Who would be the last person you'd want to be caught by?
Well, mum or dad or mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law's heaps worse, I think.
Mother-in-law's the worst because
mother-in-law?
yeah.
Oh, father-in-law even as well. It's a
well,
shocker.
for sure.
I'd rather father-in-law than mother-in-law.
Father-in-law gets it. Mother-in-law doesn't get it.
Mother-in-law's not getting it.
And parents are like forgiving of their own child. They're like, this is my child. I know it happens, whatever. Like you can basically do anything if you're a child. Like your parents can forgive anything or like let it go or see the other side. A mother-in-law, fuck me, dude.
Yeah, imagine as well. You've got it all like it's.
Imagine when you're into it, when you're in the fucking
In the throes of passion
closing
time?
stages.
The curtain's about to fall, sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Vinegar strokes.
Yeah, the vinegar
approaching.
strokes.
Vinegar stroke.
Shout out to the league.
One of the greatest shows of all time.
It was such a good show, dude.
How many seasons does the league have? Like 5 or 6?
I don't know, but it was when
Should
I
have
was,
had 35.
it was a funny show, dude. The league was funny. 18-6, Penrith.
Give me a
30 minutes
teddy.
ago,
Give me a
31
teddy.
minutes ago. Now, give us a fucking or a goddamn Tupou. Jesus.
Oh, you got 2 to go, mate. You're unlikely. What's your bet again, Roo? So it's the 20 plus. Is that it?
Penrith to win, both teams under 20.
What was the Lippy? I feel like his bet might be.
I'll tell you. Let's just look that up while they're doing their thing.
I'm really excited about the Dolphins game this week. I love that you took them with the -4.5 line.
Mate, if it's
That
2
gets me
points,
excited.
I'm going to touch myself all night.
That'll be really hard for me to take. I think that -4.5 is just money for jam, though. Lippy's got Targo Teddy, so he's nowhere near anything. Sebo May under 41.5.
No.
Well, he's got the unders at the moment, and May could very easily go over.
A scoreless 30 here would be delicious.
Fucking hell, mate, that'd be a long carry. Here we go, Mav Guy warming up. I do find the haircuts and this is probably going to make me sound like an old cunt, which I'm not. I'm young as fuck, but
We'll make a really outdated boomer comment then.
no, just to like really, because I mean like you'd have to agree with this, but that fully shaven bottom part of your head.
Yeah, it's the youth look.
Yeah, so you see some of the older cunts getting around as well, but I just don't get it.
I get it.
That is the first sign
I
of middle
get it.
age,
You're on debut and you want to have a bit of fun. I get it.
See, I'm still a fan of a mullet though. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, you don't see the mullet as much anymore. It's it came in, it's gone out again. But you still see the fade. There he is.
there he is.
Good on ya.
The Wild Panther.
there he is. Hell yeah!
Look at that. Look at the turnout for him.
Mate,
Fucking
that's
big
awesome.
numbers. Big numbers.
Congratulations, Mav Guy.
Guys, give him the footy. Give him the footy.
Yeah, good run,
Good
son.
carry. Good carry.
run.
Didn't drop it.
Good run.
Got the smugglers
Get it out of the
on.
way.
Yeah. He'd be fucking thinking about
He's
that
not
all
a
week.
bad-looking kid either.
He's
Can I
hot
just
as
say
fuck.
that? He's a handsome boy.
Oh, Taruva
Taruva.
Make that
for
Kiri, for
fuck's
fuck's sake.
Jesus Christ, that was Bush League. Taruva's a handful.
They do not want to go near Brian To'o, do they?
Taruva will be paying $1.20 next week. $1.20 to score a try.
Tell you what, Panthers at fucking whatever they were paying.
$2.45 are the best.
Just. Oh, Tobler got him at $7 for 13.
Did you
plus.
really? That's a good bet from you, Peanut M&M.
Yeah, it is.
I will not take credit for that. That is a Will Birmingham
That's a Will
special.
Birmingham special because he looks like Eminem but fatter. Did you just get that?
What did you think it was for?
Yeah.
Same shit. Yeah, right. Okay. He's good. Kiri, that's a great shot. That's a great tackle, mate. That's a great tackle. Now, if Tedesco scores, I'm still on. Clutching at straws here, boys, but yeah, there's still 27 minutes to go.
But also, like, if To'o scores or Tupou scores, I'm still on. Because then I just need To'o or Tupou to score after that.
If no one's doing anything, what's the Panthers' record without Cleary? I feel like it's pretty good.
No, it is good. They were talking about this Jerome Luais.
I think what's his name read it the other day. Rando.
Yeah. Edwards, 85. Taruva, 73. That might have just gone up. 46 is for Satilli. 32, Joey Manu. Tedesco, 17.
I might read out a
Terrell
trivia.
May, 33. Taylor May, 13.
12. That's pretty.
At 12 out of 15.
So
12 out of 15 is very good.
Lost 5 last. He missed 5 last year. They won 4. I've got a question for you from Dominic McFarlane. This is for you, Roo.
Yeah.
An easy one here for Guru. A former Australia, Italy, New South Wales State of Origin representative who had 139 games for the Smelly Raiders. Who am I?
An easy one here, Guru. Former Australian, Italy, New South Wales State of Origin.
Played 139 games for the Raiders.
Oh, yeah, I know it. I may have just seen the answer, though.
139 games for the Raiders. Would you say Australia, New South Wales?
And Italy.
And Italy.
You know it because you read the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is right underneath. Well done, Tom.
Give me a bit of thinking music,
You
boys.
didn't know it, you can't.
That's why I just said I know it, Ash, because I saw the answer straight underneath it.
You got time. There's no... we're not in a rush.
No, we're not. You just think about it, mate. But
Well,
if I see you pick up your phone, then
you
you can
think
get
about it
shot.
and we'll watch rugby league. How's that? Does that work for you, mate?
It's not Campo.
Campo.
Bang.
Well done. There
Fuck,
you go.
he's good.
Did he play 139, did he?
He got fucking...
He had a lot of
Did
injury.
he get an injury? Yeah. Remember he played for Australia, played 6 seconds,
That's
got
right.
poked in the eye. And then it went off. That was it. That was the extent of his fucking Australian career, I think.
Get fucked. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
You're good, Guru. You're very, very good, my friend.
See what doesn't go down poorly? Bailey.
Oh, no, dude. Bailey's.
Mate, we had such a good time on the Baileys last week that we had to send for more after the stream. A couple more bottles.
Yeah.
We got here at 11:30 at night. We had them and fucked off.
And then there was some
Not opposed to
poon
that.
dog in the comments being like, "Oh, Bailey's, that's what my man drinks." You're like, relax, dude.
Hey,
Hey,
mate.
relax,
It's not about being a
dude.
shit cunt. It's
It's
about
not
the
about
taste,
trying to be
bro.
cool, man. Stop
It's
trying
about
to be
the taste.
cool. Bailey's tastes nice.
Yeah. Have a Baileys on ice and tell me if it doesn't taste nice. You
Yeah.
fucking idiot.
You know what? Your nan's onto a winner. She's seen a few winters
Oh, she's
herself.
seen winters,
She knows
mate.
what fucking works.
What are you talking about?
Nah, I'm on there. Oh, go to
Go back
chip
and
for
start-
yourself.
Oh. Come on, Teddy. That's 5. Let's get to repeat set here, boys.
Bailey's is for grandmas.
Yeah. Why don't you listen to your elders, bruh?
Yeah.
They fucking know what works. That's a shocker.
Good take, Taylor May.
Fucking Bailey.
Dude, Taylor May, the clip that Penrith put out for him signing as Batman, like I don't know where the origins of him being called Batman is, but it's like the coolest fucking video I've ever seen.
Whoever's running the social account at
Penrith.
hats off.
No, dude, they fucking
Really, really nice
they
stuff.
fuck, dude.
Really nice
It's a
stuff.
hot field as far as content creation in the NRL. at
It's
the moment.
Warriors Panthers 1-2, and I don't know who's first or second at the moment.
Would you say
for
Warriors
me.
Panthers? Yeah. I know
Shout
you
out to
guys
Jacko.
won't rate. I really like Parramatta's content as well. They do some good
Yeah, I
gear.
don't, mate. Listen. I don't. Nah.
No, it is good. It
Paris
is
is good as well, but so's Manly's.
They're all actually getting pretty good.
They're all getting really good.
I think
But
Warriors
in terms
are
of the
top
like
dog for me.
vibe, like
Yeah.
the vibe of it, like and getting the
I like the brand essence of the Warriors.
To use like a wanky business speak term, but like they're sort of like capturing the culture of the moment. Like their choices are like the right ones. You know what I mean? Like the music they use, the way they're sort of editing it all together.
You think it's cool, mate?
Panthers, Warriors, cool. They've got coolness sewn up.
Warriors won me over with a Seinfeld reference a couple of weeks ago.
What was that?
I was hoping this wasn't going to be the follow-up question because I don't remember.
Well, I like Seinfeld a lot, so I'd like to know what it was.
Yeah, someone have a look through the Warriors, or if Vintage Jackson is on, send us a message.
Let us know, Jacko.
What do you make of the loss of the black boot, Guru? Yeah, it's all white these days. Just wanted to see if you had an opinion on that.
Yeah, there's still a couple getting around. Liam Henry rocks a black boot. Mate, I was actually very proud of my brother Josh, who you slapped around in pool a couple of months ago.
That's an understatement.
He didn't sing a ball.
That's an understatement. Kid never seen a pool table.
Well, I said to Josh for Christmas, I said, what do you need? He said, oh, nothing really. I go, do you need boots? He goes, oh, actually, I do need boots. And I said, okay, send me which boots you want. And nothing made me prouder than my brother Josh of fullback fame sending me an all-black boot.
Oh.
I thought, okay.
Jesus Christ.
We've done something right here.
Praised him right.
Kid's on the right path.
All black boot, love that. That's class. That's all class.
Jesus Christ.
Well done, Tom.
Thanks.
Couldn't have been louder.
What's Piercy doing with himself?
Mate, he's doing some work with Triple M. So they've got him and Toddy Carney have a podcast every Monday that's like, I mean, I think it's available wherever you get your podcast, but like it's from Listener called, they do Footy Talk, like Triple M or Listener, they do like every day they've got a new one.
So they're the Monday.
They're the Monday one. I know there's one that's like Woodsy's got an interview one that comes out later in the week. There's a few there though, but so he's doing that. He called his first game of footy with Triple M, I think, recently. Might be doing some mentoring shit with kids.
Bit of coaching.
He's been off the drink for a year and a half. Like
good
he's
on him.
fully, He's
he seemed like he was in a really good
good
space.
spot.
Yeah. And a
good
fucking
yarn.
and a terrific bloke.
Yeah, and doesn't mind having a laugh. Doesn't mind having a laugh at himself. Like knows that you know.
I've never met Mitch before and haven't heard him speak outside of like, you know, just your classic interviews.
Did he come in here?
He came in here.
Okay.
He's a fucking yarner. Like he
Is he
can
a big
talk
bit of
well.
gear?
No, he'd be about. He's probably my size.
No, I actually think he'd be too small than both of us. But he's like,
Oh, really?
yeah. But I think
He wouldn't be much shorter than me.
I think he's shorter than both of us. But like he's like obviously still like in shape.
Yeah.
But he's small enough to be intimidated by fucking basically everyone on the field. Do you know what I mean? Like if I was.
He's intimidated by everyone on the field.
No, as in like he's the sort of size whereby if you aren't a fucking if you're a regular human being like I am,
Yes.
he's not a big boy.
No.
I think it's one thing about Piercy, as much like he copped a lot of shit, but I think it was very evident his teammates always absolutely loved and adored Piercy.
Yeah.
Well, he gave Jadria Hargrave his 300th jumper,
Yeah, unreal.
which was sounded like a nice moment for him. First time back at the club, I believe.
Yeah, it was sad how it all ended with the Roosters. Like,
He touched on it a little bit, like nothing, you know.
Yeah.
He certainly didn't badmouth them or anything, but he just was
He talks about it, though.
he spoke about it. Yeah, it was
about
interesting.
No, actually, you know, obviously I want people to listen to it, but I fucking enjoyed it. I thought it was great. You know, when you finish yarns with people, you're like, oh, fuck, that was good. I enjoyed that.
yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those ones.
I reckon Piercy, I know he's off the drink, but geez, I reckon he'd be a great guy to have a Bailey session with.
Oh, listen, I think one of the reasons he stopped having Baileys is because of how fun he was on the Baileys, if you know what I'm
He's
saying.
too Bailey prone.
Yeah. Too much fun.
Well, I think potentially too many Baileys over the years. And that happens, you know.
To the best of
It
them.
happens to the best of us, right?
Taylor May's thighs just won't quit, though, and I don't know what to do about it. Like, I'm out of
Thighs are getting
options.
bigger, though. Thighs are getting bigger.
They are, but his thighs are just, I'm out of options in terms of, like, what to do with his thighs. They're absolutely immense. You know what? I would like to just, I'm sure he wouldn't like me to do it, but I would just like the opportunity to wrap my arms around one of them.
A thigh?
Just one thigh. Get nice and
But
close.
not with knees up.
No, I want him standing still. I don't want him running at me.
Yeah.
I want him-
Ideally lying down.
Well, I want to get him standing so that I can. It's all on my terms. If it's laying down, I may not be able to move. I'll be pinned.
Yep, fair.
And if things go south, I'm in some trouble.
If he's laying down.
Yeah, and one of my arms will be under his leg. So if he
because
stands
you want to
up,
wrap around it,
I want to just be able to like hold on,
and
maybe
go.
even like see if he could walk while I'm holding onto it. Just drag me around for a while.
Could be wrong, but I think Taylor May might be the first NRL player with a face tattoo.
I think we were saying that the other day.
I think we were, Tom.
Yeah,
To my knowledge, he is.
I think he is, and I hope he's not the last.
I'm confident he won't be the last.
No,
but
I'd like to see someone completely tattooed on the face.
Oh, the whole thing.
Whole thing.
Well, you don't see a lot of that generally, Tom.
No, you don't, and that's why I'm asking for it.
I'll tell you what, the few people that I have
that is
seen-
plays for New South Wales.
Yeah, absolutely right.
It sounds terrifying.
a few people I have seen with the full face tattoo, I know that I wouldn't want to play them in rugby league.
They're your MS-13s of the world, you know, the Supermax prisons.
If you want to kick on the third, you want to find grass there, don't you? Fucking hell.
Oh, that's penalty stuff, isn't it? Geez, Manly would have been penalised. Oh, good. There you go.
You did right. We would have
Mate,
been.
Manly was someone been sent off for Manly.
Got a question. Can you name the player who had one game for New South Wales NRL career spanning from 2008 to 2019?
Wait.
No, hang on.
So read that again.
Yeah, let me start again. Got a question. Can you name the player who had one game for New South Wales? The NRL career spanning from 2008 to 2019, playing 257 games for two Sydney teams that are local rivals.
Jamie
played
Bureau.
in the front row.
Not Jamie Bureau.
So one game for New South Wales, played from 2008 to 2019, 257 games for two Sydney teams.
The two Sydney teams.
Front rower.
One game for New South Wales.
Yep.
One game for New South Wales. So,
Keith Galloway.
No.
so surely we're looking at like earliest 11-12 Origin debut. If he debuted in 08, right?
Only played one.
Yeah.
And we're looking for a
something
Sydney
like that.
team. You say they're local rivals?
Yep.
So who'd that be?
2008 to 19. I'm going to say Matty Pryor.
Bang.
Oh, motherfucker, dude. Motherfucker. Jesus Christ. That is...
I would have been in Curry without the rivals.
That's fucked up, Guru. That's
Matty
fucked
Pryor, the
up.
only man to win a premiership for the Dragons and the Sharks.
That's very...
Did he win two?
Yep.
Did he?
Fuck,
Was he
did
there
he?
in 2010?
Yeah, he came off the bench.
Fuck yeah, Matty
That's
Pryor.
impressive.
Yeah.
Two shitters
Probably
as
won't
well.
be done ever again. I don't. I
No,
I,
well,
I,
I mean,
Well, they're
anytime
shit,
soon.
well, they're shit clubs.
Dragons
no
won't
offense.
win another comp.
No offense.
No offense. That's fucking...
Winning a comp for the Dragons and the Sharks is a weird stat.
Well, you're the only person maybe in human history.
I actually met
Well,
Matt
you would.
Pryor.
Well, he
Oh, Targo, that's easy stuff. That's easy peasy lemon squeezy territory, is it?
Is
Or did you
that-
not get
is
over?
that-
There's a lot of hands
is
under
that
there.
Sebo?
What did Sebo do?
Is
What
he
did
Tungo Panthers?
I might have it here.
He had two try scorers.
Sebo
didn't he?
had May and unders, so we're
Okay,
good.
sweet.
The dribbler had Targo Teddy Slade.
Does he get this down?
No.
No, he doesn't. That's so impressive. So Matt Pryor, the only player in the history of NRL or the game of rugby league to win a comp for St George and the Sharks.
Arch rivals. Back in, I want to say, 2014, maybe 2015, I was working down at Coogee and I went on a
What were you doing
Friday
down there, mate?
I was working at before and after school care when I was in my teacher days.
Nice.
Having a great time. Some notable parents at the school I was at, David Kidwell, Braithen Astor.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Friend of the show, Braithen Astor.
Couple, yeah. And I remember I went back to someone I worked with to their place to get changed, go down to the Coogee Bay Hotel as our Friday ritual, and I walked in and her roommate was standing there and she whispered to me, she goes, I've got a date. He's just in the bathroom. Can you talk to him for a bit? I went, yeah, sure. So I sat down anyway, walked out of the bathroom, Matty Pryor.
There you go.
Matty
Very
Pryor.
good-looking rooster, Matt Pryor.
Good bloke.
Not a bad
Yeah,
looking
good fella.
rooster.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now, do you know how the date went?
Think it was the one and only.
Okay.
Okay.
She obviously not a big rugby league fan.
No.
Obviously not a big...
Maybe I scared him off in the 20 minutes I had.
Well, listen, I'd like to think that Matty Pryor, a good style of bloke, good man, and maybe she didn't like talking shape.
Well, at that point, he wasn't the first man to ever win a premiership with the Dragons and the Sharks. The Sharkies' premiership was to come.
Oh, okay, got you.
Feel like you're catching a bit of fire here, Roo. First Cowboys New South Wales representative.
First cow... Oh,
Hold
that's
on.
going to be tough.
Do we have a year?
Well, they came in 2005.
No,
so
they came in 95.
95, rather, so after that.
Cowboys New South Wales representative.
You know what? I reckon it might have taken a while. I'm going to say James Tarmow.
No.
No?
All right, hold on. Okay.
Oh, is it Luke O'Donnell?
Nope.
Who else? I'm trying to think of that OG Cowboys
Feels like
side.
it's a forward, doesn't it? It feels forwardish to me.
It would have been in...
Oh, is it Ian Roberts?
No. I'm going to say it would have been, 2000.
Oh, fuck me, Dad. I'm gonna struggle here.
The year 2000.
Do you know the name?
I do the name. I know the name.
And
I just wanted
Bowman's
to
American,
check. I just
isn't
wanted
he?
to check what year.
Sorry,
it would have
Bowman's a Queenslander, isn't he? Paul Bowman, or is?
Yep.
been. Yeah, I'm going to say year 2000.
Do you want to give us some initials, or is that going to give it away?
It's going to give it away, I'd say.
Did he play for any other clubs after this?
Okay. He moved there in 2000 to Cowboys.
Okay.
Fuck, mate. I don't remember the Cowboys in the year 2000 at all.
And was given captaincy.
On arrival.
Mm.
It's got to be some fuck. I've got no idea who this is.
He was captain of the North Queensland Cowboys and he was playing for the Blues at the time.
And he was selected for the Blues that year.
Yeah, wow, okay.
Can you give us some initials then?
T.
Tim?
Yep.
Oh, Timmy Brasher.
Yep.
Brasher.
Timmy Brasher.
I loved
Completely forgot
Timmy
he played for
Brasher,
the
dude.
Cowboys.
So
He went to the Cowboys in 2000 and was selected captain.
Timmy Brasher was actually I think maybe my favourite playground. The way he held the ball when he ran.
Yeah, very underrated.
Played
Timmy Brasher.
21 games for New South Wales.
Timmy Brasher was a fucking
between
weapon.
1992 and 2000.
Used to have long
did he play
hair.
for the Cows?
Not long. He played there for one season.
Two? Yeah, okay.
No, sorry. Apologies. He was there for 3 seasons. He only played
Okay.
19 games.
Get him, Angus Crichton, you mad dog. Fucking Timmy Brasher. I loved Timmy Brasher. I know I've said it already, but I just need to reiterate. Timmy Brasher,
That was a really good question.
big fan.
That was a good
That was
question.
a cracker.
That was a good question. You stumped the Roo.
Yeah, you got me good.
You had him there fucking slurping on his Baileys going, what in the fuck was that answer?
You had him dead to rights.
You had him dead. Sammy here, Red Hot Trivia question. Can you name Queensland's 1 to 5 from the 2006 Origin Decider, the beginning of the Almighty Dynasty? I reckon I could have. Oh, no, I wouldn't have been able to.
06.
Yeah.
All right, Lockyer at 5'8".
Hold on a second here. 1
1
to 5.
Not,
Oh, okay. 06.
This is tough. This is a good question.
Is one
this
Carmichael?
is a great question.
You have to. I'm not telling you. You have to tell me, and I'll say yes or no.
Cunt, that's a fucking
great
great question. So the 2006 Decider.
06 will be either... Oh, it could even be Matty Bowen that early. Fuck. It'll be Carmichael, Billy...
No.
Is it Clinton Chavosky?
Yes.
Clinton Chavosky, Billy Slater's on the wing.
No.
Billy Slater's not... He's not on the side?
No.
No.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. 05, Willie Tonga?
No. This is a good question.
This is a
You
cracking
got
question.
Roof fucked up right now.
Clinton Chavosky.
Yep. Or Baileys.
Yeah. This is an absolute ripper question.
Yeah.
Okay. 05. Are we like a Josh Hannay in there?
Correct.
Centre?
Just he's in there. I don't
He's
know.
in
They haven't
there?
got the.
Okay.
I assume he's a centre.
The other centre... Hodjo?
No.
Oh, is Adam Mogg in it?
Yeah,
the
you
Mogg
go.
dog. Nice. That's a good one. So they'd be
Mogadishu.
he was a winger.
I think he was a centre.
No, I think he played wing in that game. Thanks, mate. Mog. Who would the wingers be? Are we talking like a Ty Williams?
No.
Matty Bowen's not in it.
No. One of I don't know.
Sean Berrigan?
No. One of them's a Queensland legend.
Oh, is GI in it?
No. This guy played. This guy, yeah, Colty, but is a legend, but deservedly so. Australian rep. Played
Brent
for,
Tate?
Yeah.
Mattress neck.
Mattress neck. So you've got Shavovsky. Do you say Shavovsky, Brent Tate, Adam
Hannay.
Mogg, Hannah? You got one more.
So I think I need a winger, I think. And it's not Hodjo.
Put it this way.
Oh, is it Stephen Bell?
Nah.
One of the great rugby league names.
Great rugby league.
Look, that is true, but he was a gun. No, it's a great name. He was a gun.
Oh, 06. Is he like an out-and-out back? He's not like a forward that...
No, he's to be honest, he's a fullback.
He's a fullback. Okay.
Playing out of position, you would assume.
A fullback. Okay. It's not Matty Bowen. It's not Carmichael. I'm trying to think of other fullbacks at the time. Bulldogs, no. Parramatta, no.
RW initials.
Oh, Grease Lightning.
That's it, bruh. Reese Wesser. Clint Shavovsky, Reese Wesser, Josh Hannay, Brent Tate, Adam Mogg. How about that? Great question from...
That was a cracker. Well done.
Sam. Who had the most missed tackles in 2023?
The most missed tackles.
I'm going to say Reed Marnie.
Bang, dude.
Shout out to Reed.
Sick fuck. Shout out to Reed. You're a sick fuck, Guru.
That's incredible.
This one's from Ash Taylor's brother, who we met actually before the
Yes, we
grand
did.
final show a
Yes,
couple of
we
years
did.
ago, and I go, fuck
Dead
you.
ringer.
I go, fuck you, look like Ash Taylor, bro. And he goes, yeah, I'm actually his brother. I'm like, well, there you go. 4-part question. My God.
Jesus.
They're testing tonight, but that's why we're here.
What was the name of the youngest player to make his debut in the modern era? What club did he play for? What club was it against? What year did he debut?
Jordan Rankin,
Played for?
Titans.
Against?
I'll come back to that. 2008.
Yep.
Fuck my asshole.
Made his debut.
If you get this, cunt, you can fuck off.
It was on the Gold Coast. I'm going to say...
Don't.
This is tough. Jordan Rankin made his debut. Is it a Sydney team?
Yep. New South Wales team.
That's giving it away.
Yeah, it probably was, wasn't it?
So Newcastle?
Yep.
I wouldn't have known that.
There you go. Okay, different one. Just source.
Jordan Rankin of Captain Coach Parramatta New South Wales Cup
Really?
last year or the year before. For a
Captain
couple of
Coach.
games. Yeah, for a couple of games.
Is that right?
I believe.
How'd they go last
Do
year?
your own research. No idea.
Does Sauce go on chips or as a side? I think it's
I'm a side guy.
I'm a
Side for
guy.
sure.
Yeah, I need the
Yeah,
option.
Timmy Williams, who's a serial killer, likes it all over the top.
Do not get fucking Taruva again. No, tongue. Yeah.
And if we're talking gravy, I like to dip them first, and then I'll
And then
I'll
do a bit of
pour. Yeah.
Which of these boys did not play City Country?
Oh, great question.
Great question.
I don't have the answer. Oh, okay, we do.
Read it
no, we
out.
do. Cleary, Moses, Cook, Adokar, Whiten.
So
Who
same
did
again.
not
Same
play City,
one more time.
Who did not play City Country?
Same again.
We've got Cleary,
Yep.
Moses, Cook. Stop writing shit. Cleary, Moses, Cook, Adokar, Whiten.
I think it's.
I think I remember
Adokar.
Cleary playing. I think I remember Cleary playing.
Right. Well, I'm not. The answer is who didn't, so I'm not going to give you anything here, fellas.
Cook or Adokar, I think. I think pretty sure Cleary played.
Well, you got to just say one of them, so you can't say two, right? 'Cause you got to just pick one.
Adokar.
I'm going to go Cookie.
Both wrong.
Who was it?
Mitchell Moses,
Yeah, fair play.
allegedly.
Was Cleary on the bench one year?
Shout out to Owen for that question.
You might have been.
Here's one for the dribblers at home. Name the man that was picked to play City Country from reserve grade.
Ooh. That's a good one. Picked
Good
to play
fella
City
too, actually.
Country.
Funny bastard.
Did he go on to anything?
No.
Oh, okay, that's going to be tough, isn't it?
Yeah. I reckon when I say the name, you'll know it. What's that?
A year.
Fuck, I don't. I don't know.
2015.
No idea.
Anyone in the comments having a
Okay,
crack
let's
at it?
see. Who got picked for City Country from reserve grade?
There might just be a slight delay. Really.
Yeah, we'll give it a second here. While we're doing that, here's a question. Who was the first player sent for an HIA at Bankwest Stadium, now Combank?
Oh, my God.
This guy's actually a dribbler. He's a marathon man, the guy at the answer.
Eels player, Sean Lane.
No, marathon man.
Oh. He's a marathon man.
Yep.
I believe. What does that mean?
Oh, he ran
ran
an
the
hour
marathon.
marathon
I
run
thought you were
club.
talking about the player, right? Okay.
Yeah, the player who was HIA was a part of our marathon run club.
Right. Fuck, this has been an experience.
He's not happy. He played for probably the club you would assume who plays at Bankwest.
Para.
Yeah. But it wasn't his only club.
And he ran in your thing. I'm going to say David Gower.
No.
No.
Daniel Alvaro.
Oh.
Shout out to him.
I reckon he's a genius, Alvaro, apparently.
Really?
I reckon he's a very smart little Vegemite.
Well, he's a fan of Hello Sports, so he must be a genius.
Well, it's for geniuses, Tom.
Who? A Tully. Tully with a question. Hello, Tully.
Hello.
Hey, is it Tully or a Tully?
Tully.
Tully. What's up? Where are you calling from?
Cronulla.
Cronulla. Give us your address, your personal home address. No? Okay. What's your question? What's your question?
All right. This question's for Roo. All right.
Give it to us, bro.
All right. So which current coaches in the NRL, all right, have coached a team to a grand final, but have also played in that team at some point in their career?
Current coaches.
In the NRL, have coached a team to a grand final, and they've also won a grand final with that team?
Coached a team to a grand final
Yep.
and played for that team at some point.
Sorry,
Okay.
coached a team to a grand final or won a grand final?
No, so coached a team to a grand final and also played for that team at some point.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, obviously, Ricky Stewart.
Yep. Do they have to be currently coaching that side, or just that they are coaches that are active
In
who
the
have
NRL.
in the NRL?
Coaches that are active in the NRL.
Sweet.
Yeah, I know a couple.
Yeah, I know a couple.
I wonder if this will be a trick question that Wayne Bennett played for the Dolphins in 1963 or something.
I'll tell you now, it's not Wayne Bennett.
Okay,
Good.
there you go. Cheese also
One
just
less
went
headache.
over.
Kevy Walters.
Yep.
Not Andrew Webster. Not Craig Bellamy. Not Demetrio. Not Trent Robinson. Shane Flanagan.
Nah.
Can you do
Ba-ba.
Dior for me? Did Shane Flanagan win a reserve grade comp with the Dragons? I'm
Not
gonna say he did.
reserve grade.
I remember him playing in just for my own.
Reserve grade doesn't
Yeah, for your own
count, mate.
autistic
my own-
sensibilities.
That was uncalled for.
Well, from my own Dioring, he played in the President's Cup
Thank you.
for the Dragons.
You are
Tism
missing-
one,
you're
Tom
missing
nil,
an obvious-
huh?
You're missing an obvious one, bro.
Yeah, very insanely obvious. I can't believe you haven't said it.
Yeah, these boys are onto the money here with the obvious one.
Yeah, right, okay.
It's beyond obvious.
Dude, it's
In fact.
so obvious.
It's making me sick how
Yeah,
obvious it
it's
is.
so obvious. It's embarrassing, actually, that we know it and he doesn't.
I know.
That's how obvious it is. And that Tully knows it as well. It's you, me, and Tully.
Oh, Benj.
No, but that's also one.
Correct.
But it's so obvious, dude.
So
My
obvious.
God.
So fucked.
Gee, it's so fucked how obvious it is, dude. Go, Angus Crichton.
Come on. Where's Teddy?
Good run, Angus Crichton. He's back.
He's back with vengeance.
So obvious, Tully. I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry how long this is taking. 5,
Is the Bailey's gone to your head?
It's all good. It's entertaining.
3,
You've rattled me
2,
now.
1. Des Hasler, you idiot. What an
Yeah,
idiot.
there's the Hasler.
Oh, what an idiot.
Not a big thinker.
How many-
What a big rugby league
How
fan.
many have you named?
Des
Is that
Hasler went to a
3 that
grand
you've
final.
named?
He played for the Titans in a grand final.
No, it's just a cone and a
It
roll
doesn't-
coach.
he doesn't have to-
Oh, sorry. I was thinking the same.
We already went through that,
we went through
mate.
that.
He, in
Right,
fact,
sorry.
asked the question.
We
Sorry.
made a point of that.
Made a fucking point of
We made
it.
a point, a rugby league point.
Not just that point.
No, a serious, like a rugby
A rugby league
point.
point was made.
Tully have done better,
Teddy
man.
out the back. Teddy out the back. Tupou. Thanks for the call, Tully. Good on you, bro.
No worries. See you, boys.
You
Have a good night.
unspecific bastard.
Come on, Teddy.
Tell you what,
Still
boys, I may have fallen 2 points short of a great bet here, which is a bit disappointing.
Eddie needs a Teddy.
Eddie needs it.
Oh,
lost
Taruva
it,
knocks
lost
on.
it,
They're
lost
playing
it.
on there.
Come on. Here we go. This would be so good.
This would ruin a young Tommy Burns. if this
Come on,
happens.
Teddy. Go. Oh, no.
By the way, boys, in hindsight, when you had me guessing who the marathon man was and I guessed David Gower and you laughed at me, I'm not sure if there's ever been a closer human to Dan Alvaro than David Gower, by the
It's
way.
not a bad point. That's not a bad point. Give it to Tupou, though. No, it's a very good point. They're probably similar players, aren't they? Oh, Jared.
Yeah, up to Teddy.
Just don't
At the back
give
of
it
a bit
to
of
Teddy.
shape.
Whatever
At
you
the back
do.
of a bit of shape.
Whatever you do.
Bit of rugby league shape.
Give it Teddy.
Show and go.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, my God.
It's bouncing around there.
It was bouncing.
Still, we've got a drop out with 2 minutes to
It
play.
was bouncing. Fuck, man.
Got a drop out with 2 minutes to play.
Boys, if I could give a quick shout out to everyone in Supercoach that brought the great Dom Young this week off 150 score last week to come up with a 28 tonight.
Nice. Love that for you, buddy.
Thinking of you. Not as bad as playing Nathan Cleary as your halfback, but
No.
With the well, we found out he didn't have the C on, but fuck,
Thank
me if he
heavens.
did.
Well, but, that would have been really
I'd also like to give a shout out to Terrell May of scored 72 Supercoach points in all fucking base. Maniac.
What's all base mean?
Or, so
means
hasn't
like
done
he didn't
anything.
score a try or he didn't have a line break or anything like that.
I love that he's done that because I had him.
He's just gone off like a maniac.
People wanted, someone asked a question that was a poor play of the ball. Just get away from Tedesco. If you could explain the captain loophole.
Where's Teddy?
Just
Come back to
don't
Teddy.
do it right now.
Come
whatever
back to
you do.
Teddy. Go, Teddy!
Oh, Terrell.
Teddy!
Jeez, he's a big, thick Australian boy, is Terrell, mate.
Teddy. Just pick it up out of dummy half, son.
I assume he's Australian, actually. I don't even know that.
So restart. Penalty.
Penalty.
Well, it's too late. Let's just go fucking... It's Teddy time, baby. God, just give it to me. Just fucking...
Looks a bit like Tyron Wishart to Schneider.
Does a bit.
I also said
Not
Wishart.
as good looking, though.
I said Wishart instead of Wishart, but,
I don't think they'll mind, mate.
Nah, listen, they're good friends.
Teddy, where you at, bruh? Teddy out the back of shape.
No. Don't give it to Teddy.
At the back of shape.
No.
Oh, Tupou, too late, son. Too late. That would have been fucked if that was to get me over the line. Definitely a try.
Handy for the old Supercoach draft team for the Gurus. Rancho, Relo, Maxo. We needed that.
I would love just to find a way to score a try here. Bit late. Where was this sweeping backline play all fucking night?
Good hands from Suoliti there.
Where the fuck was that?
Beautiful hands.
They didn't do this once all night. They did not do this once all fucking night. Try. Beautiful try. Not once.
Good hands. Look at that.
Great
That's beautiful
hands.
stuff. No,
Try
that's a
time.
try. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
That's lemon squeezy stuff. Shame on the Roosters for waiting that long to do it.
Oh, listen, I wouldn't mind a bit extra time. Throw the pill around, give it to Tedesco.
Or
Yeah.
Toto.
Sure. Well, they'll be receiving, so I'm hoping Tedesco,
We all like receiving, don't we?
Certainly do, man. Certainly do. We have fun on this stream, don't we?
Penrith with maybe the slowest walk back to kick off
Oh,
that
it's
man has ever
pathetic, mate.
seen.
They should show a bit more ticker.
Teddy's a good bloke, isn't he?
Oh, terrific. Likes our golf content. Did we mention that?
No, I don't know if we mentioned it.
Did we mention that tonight, that Teddy likes our golf content? One of the great humans all time. Big fan of Teddy's.
Got any last trivs before we go?
Name as many double-barreled last name footballs as you can. If you get 13 or more, I'll do a shoey. That's probably going to be hard to prove.
We can get better than that.
Oh, there's some more on the sheet. Oh, good on you, Wiramu. How many first graders have there been from Goulburn? Also shout Tommy Burns of Can't Get a Bet. Okay, thank you.
How many from Goulburn?
Yeah.
I know of 2.
How many first graders from Goulburn? There it is, game over.
Oh, there'd have to be a heaps from Goulburn.
Also, sucked in Tobler, Penrith not 13 plus.
Yeah, but Tobler can't bet.
I know, but he
dog shit.
early crowed himself.
I know,
dude.
he's a fucking idiot.
He early crowed himself like 4 hours
How
ago.
many bets have you got right ever, Tobler, in your whole life?
Dude. No. Thank God he doesn't have a microphone. He early crowed himself. How many?
I'm going to say 15.
13. Very close.
I'm taking that.
Yeah, you do. Who's the best dual position player who's a must-have in Supercoach? And why is it Ethan Strange?
Oh, fuck.
Ethan
Strange.
I may have added that.
You know what? Ethan Strange wouldn't be fun. I'll tell you what, none of the dual position guys are like braining it at the moment. But Ethan Strange being 5'8 CTW is coming in handy. I would have said Burbo, but he's sort of struggling a little bit at the moment.
Well, I was going to say Burbo, but he...
I wouldn't say struggling.
Well, he's not scoring well.
No.
Yeah,
So-
he's not going to make
But you wouldn't
much
know
more
that, would you,
money
Tom?
unless he scores tries.
You wouldn't know that,
Well,
would
he's
you?
in my team. I just haven't looked.
Yeah, right.
I'll tell you who will be the MVP soon, boys. I've gone out on a limb here and been protesting with Supercoach to give Josh Curran dual position.
Oh, yeah, is that happening? Are you...
Oh, you fucking bet your dick it's happening.
Who decides who gives him dual position?
Me, if I have anything to do with it.
Right, but
Because I need it for my draft team more. Everyone
Yeah.
thinks I'm trying to get it for Classic. I just need it for my draft.
Right, but you know, like you obviously are in a position to potentially move mountains here in the Supercoach world. Who are you lobbying specifically to be like, get this fucker dual position?
Josh Curran, he's the one that we need. And
No,
he's
but I'm saying, who are you speaking to directly? Who are you trying?
His name's Tommy Sangster.
Oh, Sangster, right.
Yeah, good fella.
Does he actually decide?
I've got no idea.
Right, but he's who you fucking...
Yeah, I think he's the voice of reason.
Oi, Sangster. Sangster, we're talking to you right now, bruh. Give Josh Curran dual position and give me a couple extra fucking trades, you dog.
Yeah, give me a couple of freebies. Is there a world where you could put, like, Tommy Turbo could just play in every position? Because he could, technically.
Yeah, what about what they're capable of?
This is where it gets interesting, boys. So they decide dual position. It's always been a little bit up in the air how they do it. But Josh Curran, because he's been coming on as a front row forward and he subs with front row forwards, our argument is that he should get front row forward and second row forward. An interesting one is going to be Dill Brown over the next 3 weeks. He's replacing Mitch Moses at halfback. So we want Dill Brown to get
if
7/6.
you get picked out in another position, should
A lot of
you
them
not
don't
just
get
be
7
given
plus
dual
6,
position?
Yeah, it's a bit controversial.
But should you not just be given dual position if you get picked in another position?
You have to play, I think it's at least 3 games or something like that.
Okay, but so 3 games. What if you're so what was the problem is with Curran? He's not actually picked in a
The
position.
problem with Curran is that he comes off the bench. But if you understand rugby league, it's very evident that he's playing as a front row.
So what you're saying is, if I can read between lines, is that Tom Sangster does not get rugby league.
No, this is what I'm
Well, he doesn't
trying to
get
point
Supercoach.
out, that I don't know how much say Tom Sangster has. I think Tom Sangster gets it.
Do you want him fired?
No, I like
Are we
Sangster.
calling for him to be fired?
You're building a very harsh narrative here,
No,
boys.
we're trying to work out what you're saying. We don't
I'm
want
trying
him
to avoid
fired.
I'm
like
trying
the
to work
plague.
out if you're trying to
No.
say you want Tom
No, I
Sangster
like Tommy
fired.
Sangster. I
Sounds
think
like
he's
you're
good.
calling for his head. We don't want that. We don't want him to lose their job.
We like Sangster. He's a great bloke.
Who do you want to be fired then? Because it sounds like you want someone.
I think I want whoever's in charge of Tom Sangster and makes Tom Sangster the face of all these decisions.
You want them fired.
Yeah, well, it's a bit harsh. People have families.
Okay, well, you do what you don't want him to be able to earn money.
He just wants dual citizenship.
I just want
He just wants dual citizenship. At the end of the day, that's all you really
That's
want.
all he wants.
And I don't think that's too much.
Now, the boys in my draft comp are not very happy that they think it's cheating by me to try and influence my position players to get
no,
to that
not at
position.
all. They need to be better at influencing the fucking market.
How many draft seasons have you won?
2, but it's been a while.
Have you had rings made? Were you saying that? That's nice.
How many,
Like-
so can you wear
should
your
wear
rings
them
one
around.
time?
You got to wear them.
Yeah, I'll
in
wear them next time.
Next time you got to wear your rings.
wear your rings.
You've got to wear your rings.
Can I top you up, mate?
Yes, you can.
Any more closing comments?
No, we did that one. We did. Yeah, we
It
did.
was David Gower.
No, it was not David Gower. It was the fucking marathon
wish
man,
David Gower.
Daniel Alvaro. I think that's us, boys. Guru, once again, mate, it's always a goddamn pleasure to have you
Good
in.
fun.
Appreciate you beyond belief. So does the rugby league populace at large. Thanks to Tobler for and to Cody and to Willie B for their work behind the scenes. Edward, obviously, for your work, mate.
Thanks, mate. Just want to let everyone know that on the back of the Bailey's bottle, it does say contains milk. So
Okay, good to know.
good to know.
I wouldn't have picked that. Punters and dribblers, thanks for tuning in.
See you later.
We love you. We'll see you next